Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Aphrodite. Welcome to Aphrodite Magic Tarot. It's been a while since I did a reading for you guys, but I decided that I was going to go live here, and we're going to go live too on Buddha Core on Instagram. If you guys want to check out the Instagram, I'm going to be setting that up here soon after a little while. I'm going to get ready over here and start doing readings as soon as I see someone up here watching. I'm going to get my protection herbs nice and ready for it. And I have them here. I have my tea. It's so delicious. It's got a little mugwort tea. I'm going to be taking out a few of my crystals too to see what energies we pick up. I'll just pick up a few random ones. All right. So here we got some carnelian, an Apache tear, some turquoise, and an aventurine stone. So for whoever is going to see this video in the future, I see that now you're starting to enjoy the sweet things in life because you've suffered a lot of pain through trying to find a more refined lifestyle. And it feels like you're finally going to accomplish your goals and your dreams. That's for a few of you guys. Now, when I do these tarot readings, they're very general, but they can apply to a lot of people or just a few people. I don't necessarily know who the reading is going to be for, but I'm going to go ahead and continue doing the reading for you guys. Let's see what we got. I'm going to do a runes reading now. Just a little stone reading. I'm going to do a runes reading. Typically, I just do tarot readings, but I'm going to do something a little different for you guys this time. So let's see what we got. All right. So it seems like recently you've had a flash of intuition come in because you're ready to receive some sort of abundance that's coming in your direction. And it's going to be a good one. Let me see what it says here for as far as the runes. So we got this one here. This one means the sun, Sowello. Energy, success, genius, activity, self-control, self-mastery, victory over intrigues, and passions. So you've come through that recently. The next rune stone we got, and this is going to apply for whoever's watching. The next one we got here, this one is Ophelia. And what that means is ownership, home assets, inheritance, family tradition, learning from the past, and good luck. And then we have Tiwaz, 17. This is the other runestone we got here. And that one means sword, honor, power, drive, target reached, victory, clarity, intrigue thwarted, evil avoided, evil conquered, beware of envy, malice, and revenge. So yes, be careful with anybody right now trying to hurt you. Seems like someone's mad at you or holding something in. And then we got the last one right here. Got another rune stone. It's called Isa. So that means ice, which also means calm, reflection, victory over obstacles, habits, vices, and expectations to be controlled, resistance. So what I see here is that you guys have worked really hard. You've mastered a lot of things that you've wanted to accomplish. And right now you're trying to keep your position wherever you're at. I know that during this whole virus epidemic, there's been a lot of things that have been uncertain. We'll all get there. And if you want to type in the comments, if you have a question, I could do some readings for you, but I'm going to be just doing a general reading right now. I'm going to randomly pick one of my card decks here. This is just a Rider-Waite deck. 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to come back and do something. So let's see what's going on. And I have all my tarot cards charged and everything. Let's see what's going on. So we got the Emperor card. So you see here, this is typically an Aries, an older gentleman, more distinguished, very productive, very methodological. He is a person who is very passionate and has seen a few battles, because you can see on the card that he has an iron suit underneath his robe. There's someone here that's very interested in business negotiations, and it's thinking about the future. It's looking inside and trying to analyze what is the best thing that works for you in your life. Okay. Hi, Final Destiny. Yeah, I know. I haven't been on in a few months, so I do kind of expect that no one's going to be on right now. But what is your question? Okay, I'm going to wait for you to type in your question. Final Destiny, that's a very long game. It's never really final, is it? Oh, so there's one that wants to pop out. Oh, it seems like there's something you're undecided about, Final Destiny. Someone right now is not talking, they're resting. Potentially, maybe somebody died recently, it's been very painful and you're trying to move on, or a relationship ended, the structure's still there. But right now you're taking a break. Your future, that's very broad. Let me see. Hold on, let me see what they say about your future. Tell me more about yourself and maybe a more specific question, Final Destiny, because right now I'm not really picking anything up yet. Is there a person you're dating? Is there something about your career? Be a little more specific because it's very general. Oh, okay, that one popped out. You're entering into a new cycle right now. We'll see what happens. There's some sort of justice that's going to take place. Maybe you're waiting for some sort of court or legal procedure. Oh, you've had to overcome a lot of obstacles. Perhaps there's somebody that is comforting you right now that's helping you to calm down your anger. This person is somebody you're going to know for a very long time. See if I can go live on Instagram. Okay. I'm going now live on Instagram. How are you guys doing? Okay. Oh, I'm just getting set up. I hope you guys are excited as I am. And I'm going to be doing a little tarot reading for you guys. If you have any questions, go ahead. Oh. Trying to figure this out. How do we get this to work? Okay. I don't know if I got it right, but I'm trying to do Instagram and also do this one at the same time. Let me see if I can fix this. Well, generally your shyness, Final Destiny, has to do with, I guess okay, so there's like a saying that I used to hear a long time. It was like, if you're going to do something, like make sure that it's worth it, you know? And sometimes a lot of people have a lot of fears of the unknown, or they're worried that, you know, someone's going to reject them. But at the same time, you can't be really scared of life, you know? Like if you have an opportunity to find something that really turns you on, like you should do it, you know? You shouldn't be scared of talking to a girl. I mean, you only have one. Well, you do have more lives, but you don't want to repeat the same mistakes with the same people. You know what I'm saying? And typically, you know, when you feel shy, I mean, some women are very shy too. They just seem like they're confident, but everybody is really the same kind of person. And I really do feel like everybody has a little bit of God inside them. And once they figure that out, they realize that they shouldn't be scared of. Oh, hey, Sunshine, how's it going? By the way, I loved your Gemini reading. It was amazing. I've been a subscriber a long time, so I can't believe that Sunshine's talking to me right now. But that being said, if you guys want a reading, yeah, I'm a Gemini, yeah, and I do buy them all the time because your readings are so accurate. It's weird. Okay, so I'm still trying to go live on Instagram, but I'm having a little bit of a hard time with my phone. And so if you guys have questions, just put up some questions and I'll answer them. Okay, so you guys can do super chat, you can donate, or you can donate at AphroditeMagicTarot.com. I'll answer any questions you have, and I won't charge anything for now because I have a new channel, so tell your friends and tell your family. That's really funny. You'd be reassured if you see your flip-flops rattle. I'm not wearing flip-flops right now, but they are sandals, so I don't know. Maybe someone's thinking about a sandals vacation. All right, so does somebody want me to pull a card for them about love or relationships or about your family? Oh, guess what card popped out here? The Hierophant. So either you're married, you have someone in your life that you're thinking about marrying, or there's some sort of issue right now that you have with, maybe you need to go to see a confession box, maybe you need to go and see a therapist, but you have some sort of moral issue right now you have with your own faith, and it just kind of seems like you've kind of wanted to go back to your faith, but you haven't. And so for some of you guys, perhaps you just have to go back to the true religious aspect of yourself or spiritual aspect of yourself, like back to your roots. So you'd like to know, what are Leo's thoughts about me? J Silk 87. Okay. What are their thoughts about you? Let's see if I can pull a different deck here. I'm going to pull out Sal's deck, the Bougie deck. Sal makes his own deck, but this is one of his first ones. Okay, I think the person that likes you feels like maybe you can provide for them. because right now they're not really that satisfied. They have a lot and they're not seeing what they have. And it seems like right now they're just focused on, you know, gifts or their money. But I do see a Leo in your life because the Strength card is typically a Leo card. So they feel like with you, they can look beautiful, but they're emotionally disappointed because that's what the Four of Cups is. It's like you're not really seeing the fourth cup, but here she's seeing the fourth cup. She feels comfortable and the material world is just fine for her. The main thing is that you wear them half open. What's to look forward to in love? Me and a Sag by Ocean. Okay. What's to look forward in love with me and the Sag? Okay, so I'm going to say this right now with the Sagittarius. Never disrespect their wisdom. They feel like they're very, very intelligent people and they don't want to be tied down. Leos are very different than Sagittarius, but I don't know why I picked that. I picked up like a Leo and a Sag energy. Maybe you have some of those in your alignments, but those energies are very different because like a Leo wants to be in the center of attention and the Sagittarius is the one that wants to essentially like travel and keep moving on and keep moving on. So if you're a Sagittarius dating a Leo, it's going to be a little bit difficult. Just because, you know, the Sagittarius is always like moving and moving and moving and moving on. And the Leos are like, look at me, I'm shining so bright. The person across the street got famous because of the Leo. The Leo is always making and sharing fame. So like that's a nice thing about the Leo is that they're not as self-centered as we think they are, but they can be. Okay, what's to look forward to in love with me and Sag? Okay, it seems like right now, okay, so I pulled 4 cards, and it seems like right now there's this idea that someone wants to either get pregnant or make a project come into fruition or see the environment get better. And maybe it's like charity, and this person doesn't really feel like they like charity. They don't know how to start perhaps like giving to the earth. Someone wants to be pregnant, someone feels like it would be too difficult. And if you don't watch out, if you keep going in that same direction, it's going to turn out that your emperor is going to walk away from you if you keep pressing about this wanting to be pregnant issue. That's for someone else out there. Any other questions? Okay, let me see if I can get Instagram Live to start working. Any questions? Okay. Maybe that's better. Oh yeah, okay. I got them both to work now. Good. All right, less distractions. This is my first time trying this out. All right, it seems like someone out there right now is enjoying their single life. Someone is out there trying to meet someone, trying to mix and mingle. Ultimately, like you want to get married, but that card in particular, it's not about necessarily about being pregnant. Like she has like a pregnant belly, but it's like an earth and it's something about a project necessarily. Cause like the globe could also mean like a project. So if you don't like stop nagging about something, that's the problem, is the nagging. But it also feels like maybe you feel kind of stuck. I wonder if Sunshine's still there. Sunshine, if you're there, let me see if I can read you. Ooh, yeah. So I don't know if But I pulled that card, and it's like, this is what you want, but this is what you keep getting. And it's like, that's not my emperor, you know? I saw a lovely image here, though, the Empress. So somebody right now is feeling like they're comfortable and they have everything they need. So right now they're not really thinking about going anywhere. If you guys have any specific questions, I can answer all kinds of questions. Oh, hey, okay, we got some people say hi. Hey, guys. I have 2 different screens open now, but if you want to send me a message, I'm doing readings right now, and for now it's donation or just, you know, for fun. Let's see. Okay. As soon as I can get it to work. There we go. All right. So I have a few other decks, and I use them for different things. This bougie deck, I really love this bougie deck because it has so much shade. It'll tell you legitimately what the issue is, and it'll just throw shade to any situation, like real talk. That's why I use this one. Of course, the tried and true is always the Rider-Waite deck, the ones that look like this. And I really love this deck. Originally, it was made by a woman who was half British, European, Anglo, and half Jamaican. She was also part African American of descent, and she was an amazing psychic and artist. And it's really sad that in the past, a lot of artists went poor because they didn't know how to advertise their skills. And so when you get distracted by sometimes you get distracted with the message that the cards are trying to tell you, but the cards, they fall out. Hi, White Swan. Yeah, I'm just doing some live readings right now. If you want a more thorough reading, I can definitely get a more thorough reading if that's what you need. If you need a seance, I can also do that. Of course, that comes with a sliding scale. And we're live on Pura Cora, which is Pura space CORA. It's a podcast that we're doing, and every week we talk about occult subjects, and we talk about love spells, we talk about the craft, we talk about the Ouija board. That was a recent episode. We just did an episode on the Ouija board, and we did an episode on, oh, hey, Swan Bruja. I have two cameras going on right now. I have my phone over here, and I have YouTube going on over here on Aphrodite Magic Tarot. So, yes, White Swan, if you have a question, let me know, and I can answer it, as well as on Instagram. If you guys have a question, I'll answer it. Bella Roja, may I ask why I'm seeing certain signs? Oh, I see some happiness there. When you see signs, it means that your family and your friends are close by and they're watching over you. So a lot of people don't believe that they have spirit guides, but they do. Like, everybody has spirit guides. And you have to know that your guides are trying to guide you in the right direction when you're going in the wrong direction. For example, you know, sometimes you get a ding on your phone, and it'll completely take you away from a meeting or an email you were doing. And for some reason, sometimes they'll distract you so that the timing is right. And you have to just trust the timing when it happens. I keep seeing 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's also a gas station. Maybe you're hungry. Usually 7. Ooh. Somebody just got a tower card. So someone having some family problems right now. I'm not sure, but it seems like some event might be happening. Any new live coming my way soon? Any new what, Jillian? Oh, love. Love. Okay, let me ask the bougie deck because they'll be honest. Okay. I also do runes too. If you want me to pull a rune, I'll pull one for you. Thank you. Yeah, this bracelet is the Argus Eyes bracelet. It's called Many Eyes, which means like you can see and you're a seer. Thank you. Yeah, I just dyed it. Oh, thank you. Yeah, 1111. Well, I have also this group of people that we call it like the 1111 prayer, and all sorts of channels do it at all times of the day. So at 1111, there's this kind of like mutual prayer that we all do. It's like you just kind of go like, ah, and you just like, for 1 minute, you just hold in this kind of prayer, and everybody does it in the world, and that's supposed to like raise the vibration of the earth. So when you see 1111, that's what that means. It means it's time to reflect and take a break and just try to manifest good things coming to you. Well, also, Kate, like just like the law of attraction, if you keep seeing something, you're going to keep seeing, you're going to keep manifesting it. If you focus on something else will keep manifesting. You'll start seeing a different number. And yeah, there's a lot of websites that talk about angel numbers. 7 is usually like a number that they say is kind of a lucky number, but it also means that it doesn't have 3 in it. So it could be maybe you feeling like you don't recognize your inner God. Maybe that's what the 711 means. Like you've like withheld your ability to maybe say prayers, or maybe think about, there is something else going on out there. I definitely believe in divine intervention, divine timing, and there's like a ton of gods, but there's like the whole expanse, which is supposedly like all one God. So like I believe in the fact that everything is like, we just can't perceive it. We're just humans. Like our brains can't really handle all of that. We're not designed to fly, even though there's a lot of people that have these like really weird like psychokinesis abilities. That's because they have like a poltergeist or something with them that does that kind of stuff. And poltergeists also do the little penny thing. They'll like drop a penny and then like they'll pick it up, or like there'll be certain items that'll like disappear and then they come back. And so there's all sorts of stuff out there that you don't know about, and you can't doubt. At the same time, you have to be like, I wonder why that happened in that way, Okay, cars cut out in front of me with 1111 on it. Okay, it just kind of seems like you're like focusing too much on like the small details and not looking at like the big picture. Usually if there's like cars trying to cut out in front of you, it could also be that you're living a little too riskfully, and you have to, go back to your prayer space and your meditation space and recognize that you are connected to this earth as you're connected to everybody else. We're not that far apart, and we all have a little bit of God inside us. And so that being said, you have to be able to think about positive subjects, positive attitude. It'll help you live longer. Perhaps change like the friends you have, because maybe you feel like someone around them isn't a positive influence in your life. You have to be able to let go of people that will constantly hurt your feelings or be badgering, because it affects your vibe, and you have to be chill. Like, especially if you're a woman, you have to be really chill, because then your hormones get all messed up. Women weren't really designed to be as stressed out as we are now. That's why we have syndromes like PCOS, and we're trying to compete with men on the workforce. We're trying to compete with other women that are trying to get ahead. We're competing with women that'll sometimes do anything, and we're also competing with women that are also very withholding. So everything is possible. If you guys have any specific questions, feel free to type in and leave a message on the chat. And also, may I ask what Muhammad feels about you? Oh, Muhammad. Let me see what Muhammad feels about you. Where's my Quran? Let me see which one comes out. See, I have a little bit of some information on this faith, and honestly, this is like a really good, like, this is a good religion. At least they tell you as a woman, like, you should protect yourself. People want to hurt you. And, you know, in this book that came out, I mean, I have a bunch of little pamphlets on different religions, but this one is about ritual prayer. And so, Mariam, I guess your guys are just reminding you to do your ritual prayers. Okay, so could I receive a love reading? Yes, you can receive a love reading. You have to be a little more specific with what the question is. Is someone new coming in? Let me see. So, can I have any general advice? Oh yeah, I'm doing general advice. I feel like every religion has their flaws. That's true. I haven't been praying. I just don't know what to believe in anymore. Believe in yourself, because you can do it. This card right here, well, all the gods have their own feelings, and they exist just as much as humans exist. Like, once people stop believing them, they tend to kind of disappear. So maybe they're just calling you because, you know, they need to talk to you. I just don't know what to believe in anymore. If you don't believe in anything, sometimes it's very liberating when you don't believe in anything. But it takes, like, sometimes it takes losing a lot to realize that you do have a lot going for you. And so if you don't know what to believe in anymore, oh, shoot. I think somebody's coming in. Somebody asked about is love coming in. Yes, there is a fire sign coming in for somebody in the chat room. Or just advice about my guides would like to tell me about my career. Tell me about your career, L. L, what do you do for work? Because right now it seems like it's not going too well right now. If you're struggling right now, just know it's just a matter of time before everything gets better. I mean, this year was just, could anybody have predicted another pandemic? I mean, of course, like, the really smart people, like, you know, Bill Gates found out about it, but yes, I'm doing free readings. I haven't been on in a few months, and I'm trying to grow this channel. I'm also trying to grow the podcast we have called Puracora.com. It's on Spotify. You search Puracora space Coven, Coven. And by the way, just so you guys know, I believe that all the religions exist. They all exist. And you know what? They've all come to me in their own kind of ways. And what does subbed mean? I subbed. Well, they all come to you in different ways. And just like Mariam, she was, yeah, God confuses me. So that's the part. Okay, so God will stop confusing you when you remember that you are God. Like, you are a tiny piece of stardust of the whole amount. And as soon as you recognize that shiny piece of light that everybody has within, that gem they have inside within, as soon as, like, you focus on your own personal beauty, man, everything gets better. Feelings and intentions of the Pisces towards me. Bashurat. Let me see about... oh, okay, Mari. Okay, so feelings and intentions Pisces has towards me. They feel like okay, so the Pisces, either you're a Gemini or you have a situation that the universe keeps separating you, and that hurts. Yeah, except it's blasphemous to call yourself God. Mariam, that's what you're trying to forget. You need to forget that from your head, that it's blasphemous to call yourself God. It's actually not, because if you read all the text, what they're trying to say is like read when you read any book in general, you're supposed to put yourself in the space of the protagonist. And so, okay, so Basharat, if you're not a Gemini, that means that you got like the universe keeps separating you. That's what that Lover's card means. And so there's something that's not going on that's correct. Let me see if I can pull another card. Basharat. What's going on with the Pisces? Yeah, he's withholding, you know, it could be so beautiful, but he's not investing in the relationship. Yeah, well, okay, so Mariam, I suggest for you, if you feel like feelings of Mohammed, Leo towards me, the Virgo. Feelings of Mohammed. Okay, so what I got from the Quran and like the teachings of the Quran are that there is like a right way to live. Like there is a right way to live, but we all haven't found it because we all have like a unique story. And what they're trying to say in the Quran is like you're supposed to live like a moral life. You're supposed to live a life to honor your family, right? But in this day and age, and right now, we're with all the alignments that happened, there was like, oh man, it was like a bunch of stars just kind of aligned, and it was like for like revolution, for change. And I remember it was who was it that did that? Anyway, I got what I got from the Quran when I was younger. Yeah, so when you're young, you have this kind of energy and you're so precious. Yes, when you're young, and this is what I want to tell you is that first of all, every human in the world is worthy of being protected, have shelter, have food, and have a place that they can call home. That is like one of our rights. Those are our rights, you know. It made me live kind of an ascetic monk. Well, see, that's kind of what they teach you when you're young because they're trying to protect you from everything bad that's going to happen in the world. And that's why they, you know, there's a lot of people that, you know, they have all these like really high morals, but the people that wrote those things, they wrote them from experience. And a lot of people, they don't know how to learn from experience. And so sometimes you have to kind of go outside of those rules. Like in the Hierophant card, wouldn't say it was a bad thing. Well, you know, like that kind of life where you're by yourself and you're living alone is very good for you because you can really tap into the essence of you. But what I still don't understand, God. Okay, so you know what an angel is, right? Like you know what a guardian angel is. You know what like a spiritual ancestor is. So there was a movie so you have like humans, right? Gabriel, Michael, there's more than that. You don't know. There's a lot more than those. They've told me all sorts of names when I talk to them. The one that protects me is the Archangel Metatron. But there's all kinds of spirits, guys. There's also these spirits called jinn. Okay, so all demons and all angels are jinn. And jinn aren't necessarily angels or demons. They could just be regular jinn. But they're not, they can die. They're also mortal. And so this is like where you get into the realm of the shadow world. I've heard of Metatron, but not at all. No, it's not mentioned in the Quran. The Metatron is one that's mentioned in the Hebrew faith, but it's also mentioned, I think it's actually mentioned in like some Hindi texts. So what I would suggest for you, Miriam, is to learn from all of the faiths. Like don't just look at your faith, like try to figure out what faith is to everybody and in every culture. And you can do no, actually jinns are not kids of the devil. There's basically 3 types of spirits. So demons and angels are I think they live forever. I think they can't die. But the jinn that are not angels or demons can die. And so, but they live in this realm, they live in the shadow realm, and you can't see them. And not gonna lie, the jinn can also procreate with humans. So that's how come there was like the birth of Jesus, for example, because there was like a spirit that literally like impregnated her that could, but so those things do actually happen. Okay. Yes, there is like a whole entire god, but then there's also like sub gods, and so like you just have to remember like there's like echelon, just kind of like how like a cell is and it's got all its important functions, and then there's like all these like lipid lines on the outside. So you have to think about it abstractly. I've heard of Metatron, some surfy texts. I actually wanted to say that there are some who are related to Shaitan. You also have no, I'm all faiths. I've studied all the religions, and I have some supernatural gifts, and some of them are kind of weird though. I just don't understand the point of Muslim. The point of the Muslim religion is supposed to teach you to like take care of your family and take care of your wife, take care of your kids, like protect them from harm. It's just about like living like the right kind of life, like being more about like your morals. In other words, they just don't want to see a whole bunch of spinsters running around like seducing all the men, or on the contrary, a bunch of men raping women. Like nobody wants that. And yeah, Muslim faith is really it's actually really beautiful. I have like like my own rug, but I personally grew up Catholic, and that was probably a similar experience that you had, Mariam. I had this experience where I was like, I felt like at one point this energy, like it was inside me because I had so much faith, I had so much belief, and that faith and belief is like your God source, and like that's how you can, live forever. Basically, is if you can really harness that energy in this lifetime, it'll last you forever. But if you just decide that you want to be delayed forever, your spirit will just completely disintegrate and turn into nothing. So if you believe in an afterlife, it will happen. If you don't believe in an afterlife, that could also happen. So don't think that it's not likely. One should not mix culture with religion. But that's kind of what okay. Yes, I'm doing free readings, Chrissy. I gotta know if I'm on the right track of my spiritual journey. And this is from Kit Leah. Are you on the path to your spiritual journey? It seems like right now you're more concerned about your lover right now, and not about spiritual journey. You're trying to get there, but it's going to be a few cycles before you get there, Kit Leah. Okay, so I would also like to have a cheesecake muffin with the blueberry topping. Okay. Yes, Chrissy, I'm doing readings. What person coming towards me in my love life, never been in love? Is something wrong with me? Chrissy, I'm going to tell you, you should check out the readings from Abraham Hicks, because it seems like because you're focusing on like things not happening, it's not happening. Like you need to focus on the feeling of like getting it. So like if you want to fall in love again, just go back to all the times you fell in love. Or if you've never fallen in love, try to fall in love with yourself first, and then you'll find someone that will love you too, because they can see that you love yourself and it's reflected back. Like and subscribe. Okay, I turned 25. Oh, Chrissy, you're so young. You're so young. You need to know. Yes, I am. Lol, that too. I have a question. Okay, if I need to know if I'm in love with the right person. Kitulia. Well, the universe keeps separating you. I don't know if that's the memories. So perhaps there's someone in your past that you still have feelings for, and the feelings are what are keeping you with the other person. Okay, so see, this is why God confuses me. So, okay, first of all, Mariam, okay, so there's different levels of God. So you're God. Just imagine you're God, right? And then your environment is like the expanse of like your brain, right? And then there's like other people, right? And then there's like the whole world, right? And then there's like the whole existence of everything, right? And so if you think about God as like the whole everything, then you know that it's not really personal. Like, you know that your world actually kind of revolves around you. And so you have to focus on loving yourself. Okay. Hey, Swamp, if you have well, you have no relationship problems, Swamp Bruja. You're in a good relationship. Okay, so, but at least I believe in other forms and angels, demons because of empirical evidence. I have my own evidence, but it's not the kind of evidence that was done in a research facility. But you know, you never gave me a reading. Well, tell me a question. I remember Basharat. It seems like there's like let me see. Okay. I wouldn't trust what you like. I don't know. They're shapeshifters. Will love person coming towards me. Okay. Okay, so this is for Chrissy. What love person? Okay, let me see if I can pull some signs or something. Right now, Chrissy, you're desiring someone, but it doesn't seem like you're gonna manifest it. You need to change your attitude about dating and not accepting these guys that are just gonna give you like temporary sex offers. You need someone that's gonna be more there for the longer term. Feelings and intentions of Pisces towards me, Basharat. Oh shoot, Basharat, you just pulled an Ace of Cups, so that means that there's love in your life. He feels like this about you. He feels like he's just full of emotions for you. So that's how he feels about you. Negative household now, but I was like in the flesh, horns and tail. Mariam, like I said, like sometimes you can't trust the things like you see with your open eyes. You have to trust what you see with your closed eyes. I really want to know if I will receive this month or this year. Receive, if you will conceive. Bianca Garza. Okay, Bianca, do you have one of these? It's a Fitbit. So these little things, they keep a track of your period, and you can find out, you know, when your days of fertility are available, and just make sure that you have sex on the days that you're ovulating. You just have to keep track of your period, and it's just, you know, there's no reason why you shouldn't be able to procreate. Okay, well, Basharat, it seems like they really love you. Yes, I believe in spells. And I did have a message for somebody that they gave me earlier that that there's someone doing this kind of magic called abjuration. And this is the school of magic that deals in protective spells and the suppression of others' magic. This magic school creates physical and magical barriers. It manifests in like physical, it can like physically harm somebody trying to interfere, and it could even banish the target of the spell to a different plane of existence. So there's somebody out here that needs to hear that there's someone putting barriers in your relationship on purpose. There's no person for me. Chrissy Chandler, how to protect ourselves from spells. You know, that actually really depends on the practitioner, because it depends on like how much work it took to do the spell. And so the best thing you can do, you should be doing this all the time, is just do like the egg cleanse. You just get the egg and you rub it all over your body. And you can also, okay, so earlier before the reading, I burned a few herbs. And so in the spirit realm, I have a lot of friends, and I have some biologist spirits that like when I, talk about scientific terms, because we live in a world where there is divinity, and there is also like science, like it's, it's like this is real, but it's also at the same time just a blimp of just a little bit of time. If you decide that you want to live forever, like you can, you just have to develop your spiritual power in this life. I'm gonna burn some for you guys. Yeah, do the egg cleansing, burn some sage. There's nothing that can't. Yes, it's both. It really is both. And so, when you burn sage, the truth behind the sage is that it's actually killing like it kills what is it called? It kills germs, it kills all sorts of bacteria in the air. So we do the sage, but actually the sage helps to cleanse you of, actual, bacteria and pathogens that might be in the air. What would be so good about immortality anyway? That kind of depends what you think is immortality, because like you only keep doing that because you're the one that's like pushing it. If you don't want to live forever, you can just delete forever, It just depends if the universe says fine, delete forever. Okay, so Jasmine, you want a general reading, Jasmine. I'm just pulling a few cards. Are there any crystals? Okay, so how do you protect yourself? Okay, no. Can I get a general reading? Jasmine, what's going on with Jasmine? Okay, Jasmine. So right now you're having a good time. The money's coming in at home. Relationship wise, it seems like you're still kind of looking for other options. Currently, you're trying to manifest good feelings and good emotions for you in your life, but someone is being emotionally distant and almost like they just don't feel like they want to believe in the divine. So in this card, the artist depicts the card, and what this card means is like someone is just emotionally disappointed and they're not doing anything. Feelings of, are there any crystals, Basharat? Basharat, are there any crystals? I mean, I did, yesterday I did get a message about someone having, what crystal was it? It was three crystals. It was like it was a garnet. Can I get a reading? Tamara Nunez. Yes, you can get a reading. They're quick readings. If you want to put some money in on the PayPal account, or if you want to do a super chat, you can. I'm doing free readings, but they're just mini readings. Do I need plastic surgery to get a boyfriend? Chrissy, you don't need anything to get a boyfriend. You just have to be yourself, and you just need to get out there. You just need to boost your self-confidence. If you don't have self-confidence, then go get some plastic surgery to fix your problem. But if you ask me, I've had some plastic surgery and it's not really a big deal. Ooh. Someone right here is starting to see their inner beauty. Yeah, sure. Okay. So you guys on Instagram, if you guys have a question, a tarot question, you can also post a question. I'm going to answer Tamara Nunez's question. Okay, so can you get a reading? Let me see if I can pick something up. Do it for you because you want to, not for the other people. Yes. Yeah, if you get plastic surgery, I always just meet that's because you keep attracting attracting them. Okay, I'm also 34. I'm not that young anymore. Okay. Do it for you because okay, so Tamara, what's going on with Tamara? Yeah, I'm getting to it. Ooh, Tamara, you seem like you're stuck on something. Okay, Tamara, you are feeling really stuck. You're actually not stuck. You just kind of perceive like you're stuck. This card typically means that you're like, no, you don't want to face the truth. Like the truth is there, but you don't want to face it. You almost feel like you're crazy or like you're in a straitjacket about it. Seems like someone has been doing the craft. Or doing something. Someone is tinkering, but also this card has a different meaning too. This card also means that you're still trying to figure out your path to becoming like a full adult. It's kind of like being in a chamber, and so in this you can ask any question, guys, if you want, doing free readings or mini readings. So this card means that you're still kind of trying to figure out how to like be responsible and do like all your tasks. So in this cavern, it's also could be like a cavern, and you don't even know where the exit is, but the exit is actually up. So what this means is you need to get back to your spiritual connection. And I got this card after. So it seems like maybe you're married to like a Sagittarius. Maybe you're married to a Sagittarius, or maybe you're going to be married to a Sagittarius. Can I get a reading too? Can I ask a question? Is Mohammed the Scorpio returning to me soon? Let me see what Fatima wants to say. I would like a reading too. Brenda, put your question in and I'll answer it. Is Mohammed the Scorpio returning to me soon? Yes, Fatima. He's coming in. He's not coming in like a king, but he's definitely coming in. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing mini free readings. Type in your question and I'll get to it. If you want to donate to Aphrodite Magic Tarot at gmail.com on PayPal. Okay, what are Mohammed Leo's feeling for me, Virgo? Mariam. I think right now there's something going on. Okay. It seems like there's something going on, and there's like a lot of competition going on right now. But somebody coming in is actually just an illusion. Okay. May I ask if I'll be happy in a relationship with Brian? Okay, this is for Anastasia. Happy in a relationship with Brian. Is Brian a fire sign? Because we keep getting this card. Someone's coming in. Someone is coming in. Get distracted. Yes, he wants me to move in with him, but I don't know if it's a good idea. I got a message earlier that they should respect you for having your own space. Can you shuffle the cards faster? Yeah, someone is coming in just like they're coming in. If that's a question. Am I going correct in my spiritual path, or am I going correct in my spiritual path, or do I need changes? So this is for Sylvia. It seems like you have to deal with your family issues. Something about a father and a mother. Someone's expectations for how much money you should make, and someone's not talking to someone else. Okay, so that's what I got. So what do you mean? What do you mean? What do I mean? What is Baku minds for our relation? What is in Baku's mind for our relationship? Let me see, Manisha. What is it going? He's not talking to you right now, but it is very formal. He has fire eyes, yes, like already. But he's an Aquarius. Thank you. Okay. Either that or he really feels like he's really passionately attracted to you. Like, what's the illusion of someone coming in? Mariam. Oh yeah, that's what I got from Mariam, was that you think someone's coming in, but they're not coming in. Yes, ma'am, he's not talking. So when he talking to me, Manisha? I think you desire him more than like he's actually gonna come in. I don't think so. I don't think so. Wait, he's a Scorpio? How do we ask questions? Just ask any kind of question. You can ask, like, these are mini readings. So I'm just pulling like 1, 2, 3 cards. I want you guys to share, like, subscribe. I'm also going live on puracora.com, the Instagram page. How do we ask questions? Do you do third party? Okay, I don't see anybody on live anymore. Instagram. So if you guys have a question, type in your question, I'll answer it. Do you do third party? Rodari, hi, can I be added? This card keeps coming out. There's somebody that wants to come in. They want to come in. It's a fire sign. They want to come in. Do you do third party? No, I don't do third parties. When I was younger, I wasn't serious. Hi, can I be added? Yes, ma'am. When to contact me? When will he contact me? Let me ask the runes when he's going to contact you. If he is going to contact you, when is he going to? I keep getting some like really strong Sagittarius energy. When is he going to come in? If he comes in, when is he going to come in? It wouldn't be until February or March if he was going to come in. So take your time on that one. Does my Capricorn want to come towards me with a love offer? Yes, Cheyenne. They do want to come with you with a love offer. Why hasn't my ex Aries contacted me? Even though he's looking at my stories. Because he's just being drunk and disorderly. Maybe he has some problems with the police. I don't know. Brenda, okay, when am I moving back home? Let me see. I'm gonna ask, las runas nunca mienten. In other words, the runes never lie. Okay, Brenda, I'm going to answer this question by Brenda. When am I moving back home? Okay, let me put that one back in. Okay. Cheyenne, that's what I get. It's like a little fishy symbol. Let me see what they say about that. Cheyenne, he's probably, hold on. 23, Othila, let's see. When are you moving back home? If you are moving back home, either May or June, Brenda. Home, assets, inheritance, family tradition, learning from the past, good luck. Yeah, it'll be fine, but it's probably not going to be till next year in May or June. Okay. Does my Capricorn want to come towards me, Cheyenne? Let me ask that question. I'm dating a Capricorn, but I'm a Gemini. Yeah, he might be with somebody else, perhaps. Okay, how come my ex Aries hasn't contacted me? If you're a water sign, are you a water sign, Rodri? It seems like right now you're not expressing all your emotions, but you have a lot of emotions. And either you're the water sign or he's with the water sign. Is Mohammed going to contact me again, Mariam? If he comes back, Mariam, it's not going to be until he's emotionally in a good place. And he comes in like a king, like with all these emotions. Like he's going to prepare himself before that happens. Okay, okay, do the Capricorn think about me? Will he come back? Cheyenne, right now, he's saving his money and he's actually not really extending anything to you right now. What is the Capricorn? Will he come back? See, I keep getting the card. I shuffle the cards and the same card comes out, which means no, he's not gonna, because he's saving his money and he's keeping to himself. Jumana Libra is close marriage, and do I know him? Jumana Libra is in a close marriage, and do I know him? Jumana Libra is in a close marriage, and do you know him? I would say wait and see. Wait and see on that one, Jumana Libra. Also, when is he comes back to my life? And if he does, what will he say to me, or like for what reason? The cups, if he comes back to you, it's going to be for emotions. Okay. You have a real lint between your neckline. My hair? When will I meet my life partner? Cheyenne, when are you going to meet your life partner? Oh, I think that's a question for a different deck. Okay. I'm going to start using the girl deck from Salviadora at Eat, Read, Love. He does this deck, and I think this is good for that question. Ooh, okay. Cheyenne, I'm going to read this for you. It says, be constructive, not restrictive. So it seems like there's been something, like maybe you've been like dieting or exercising, but you just can't simply look like just the way you want. And I would say at that point, you just have to keep loving yourself more and more and more, and feeling better and better and better. And then that's when he'll come towards you. So look good, because he might be out there. Okay, on Instagram, anybody have a question? You can ask a question. I don't know if the Swamp Bruja is still there, but what's up? Okay. Communicate with an ally. So right now, for a lot of you women, right now, right now, I would say lean on your family, lean on your friends, and there's someone out there that you can get some help in order to boost your self-confidence and feel like you're empowered, because you've been maybe disassociated with a lot of people during this COVID. Will I find a beautiful place to live with me and my kids? Cheyenne. It says yes, but at the same time, right now, you have to realize that vulnerability takes courage. In order to be completely vulnerable, and you have to tell people what you need. You have to communicate more in order to get the things you need for you and your kids, because right now it might not be like the best time, but just communicate with people about your needs. I think so, Shan. It's gonna be a minute because right now you can't see it. You'd have to unpack them. You have to unpack them. What's in my okay? Hi, Brenda. When am I okay? I already told you. What's in my near future, Brenda? Communicate with an ally. I see you hanging out with some of your best friends and feeling really great, not feeling like an outcast and feeling like you're in the center of the attention of all your friends. So I see that in your future, Brenda. Does the Capricorn think about me, and how does he see me as a person? Cheyenne. I think that he feels like you need to learn how to be comfortable with yourself, because like you have a certain sense of style that maybe not everybody, agrees with, but hey, you wear that dress, girl. Even if he wants you to wear a t-shirt, you wear that dress. But if you're just hanging out at home, maybe just try to relax, because the standards of society can be pretty high, and so he probably feels like you're having a hard time like dealing with the standards of society, and also like with what you want. Okay. Any more questions? Oh, if only I had Sunshine still on, that would have been so cool. I can't believe Sunshine got on. I was like, yeah. She's like my tarot hero. I was pregnant by the Capricorn. Did you have his baby, Cheyenne? Do you still talk to him? Does he know about it? Or did you terminate the pregnancy? What happened, Cheyenne? I was pregnant by the Capricorn when he was dating. Ooh, I wanted to know, was I pregnant by him? Because I seen two lines. I wanted to know, was I pregnant? Were you pregnant by him? I don't know. Oh, no. That's not what the lines mean when they disappear. Okay, so you get a pregnancy test, right? And the pregnancy test, it only lasts like 5 minutes. So if it makes like a second band, or they disappear, uh, don't read the test after the 5 minutes are up. Like they just don't work. So the two lines, if it doesn't happen immediately, you're not pregnant. If it happens like later on and it shows the two lines, you're not pregnant. But if you were pregnant and you had a child, like I'm sure that he would protect your child. He would have to know. But also, a child shouldn't be the reason that like you try to trap a man. Like a child is usually like a bond and a contract you have with the child to raise the child. It's not necessarily like the contract you have with the person you had the baby with. It's like, no, I'm going to raise you. You're my baby. And so he needs to know that that's also part of his. Will the Capricorn come towards me after I leave my housing situation? Cheyenne, it doesn't really sound like. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to make this really clear. You should never chase a man. Never, ever chase a man. Don't do it. It's never a good idea. It's not a good look. And it's actually. No, we was trying. Oh, okay. So both of you guys were trying to be in a relationship. Well, if you both agree that you want to be together, then there shouldn't be any questions. He's either with you or he's not, and sometimes we get like these ideas in our head that there's like something wrong when there might not be anything, and then something wrong happens because we're focused on it. Every time he sees me, he try to speak, I'm the one who keeps walking away. Well, why do you do that? Maybe you keep hurting yourself. Do you have like some self-hate? You need to deal with it. You need to like love yourself, and if it's Mickey Nelson. Yes, these readings are free, but you can also donate on PayPal, AphroditeMagicTarot@gmail.com. And I'm doing these because I haven't been on in months. And I'm trying to get some new subscribers. So everyone on the chat, hit like, subscribe. You know, he hurt me. He promised me he would not hurt me. He promised me he would not hurt me. Well, you know, sometimes, you know, you don't really know what you want until, you know, you're there. But also, like, he could just be afraid because he feels like, okay, a lot of men can get intimidated. Like, sometimes we don't think you can't get intimidated, but like sometimes like they see you and they're like just like, oh shit, and they like freeze and then they like act weird, and then they just don't know if the energy's right. And some guys will only show up once like the energy is there. Like, if they, some guys are just kind of feelers, and like they're like, oh, she got a new house. Oh, no, that's not what you want. You want someone that's going to be with you through the thick and the thin, you know, and not going to embarrass you in front of everybody. And I mean, I've done that before. Like, I've embarrassed people before, like, clearly. But you don't want that to be something that happens regularly. Like, you don't want to be dealing with someone that you have to make excuses for. Like, you want to be with someone that makes you proud and honors you. Yeah, if you guys want to just put in some questions, it could be really anything. Hey, can I ask, how does my friend D feel towards me? No, he haven't let anyone know, only between us two. Can I ask, how does my friend D? Okay, this is for Jasmine. Oh man, Jasmine, this guy's like crazy about you, to the point where either you or him or someone's crazy, but someone's going to the point where they're doing magic spells on you, Jasmine. Like, he feels completely entranced, or you feel completely entranced. You want to cut it off though. No, he haven't let anyone know, only between us. Well, Shan, I would say wait 3 months before you tell anybody. You're not supposed to like communicate about the pregnancy until it's already been 3 months. How will be my future husband? Now will he treat with me? Let me see, Newton. I'm gonna pull a few cards. How will be my future husband? How will he treat me? I'm not sure. It's gonna feel like a burdensome relationship, but you know that like you don't pick somebody that's gonna make you feel like this. Avoid this kind of relationship at all costs. And there's a lot of people that are like never satisfied with what they have, and like they'll have all this money, and then there's like, you know, but that's because they didn't put their emotions into it. Okay, so if you guys, there might be some sort of success for somebody though. I do see a success for somebody there. Let me see. Sorry. Okay, yes, you can ask a question. Okay. Yes, Jasmine, somebody, either you're doing the spells or he's doing the spells, but there's something, and there's definitely something going on. Angel, if you want to ask a question, go ahead. Instagram Live. This is Aphrodite Magic Tarot doing mini readings and trying to get some new subscribers. Free readings. You can donate to AphroditeMagicTarot@gmail.com. I am a seance, Jack, but you'll have to email me at AphroditeMagicTarot@gmail.com. I have to pull out my other equipment, but yes, I can talk to him if you want, but I need to do my research, Jack, before we do that. When will I meet my future spouse? Angel Mary. Let me see. I'm going to ask the runes. When are you going to meet your future spouse? This will at least just tell you the months. Okay. Huh, that's one that they don't want to tell me. They don't want to say. That's like literally the only one that doesn't have a date. So right now, Angel Mary, I don't know how old you are, but they didn't tell me a date. I don't think that's for you to know right now. How does the police officer feel about me, Cheyenne? How does the police officer feel about you? The police officer feels like you're a man. Mediation, influence, idealism, autonomy, a suffered but certain legal victory, possible betrayal and love. That's how the police officer feels about you. Can I ask one more question? Angel Mary 25. Angel Mary, you probably haven't met him yet, and I'm not sure. I mean, maybe there's not just one person for you. Maybe there's going to be several people for you. I just sent you $5 and then let me see on PayPal. Maybe I did. I don't see it yet. Let me see. Wait, I have my computer right here. I can just look. One minute, guys. I do see here that somebody was worried about not getting a house, but they're going to have a house on their own. Okay. I should just have my email up all the time. I don't know why I didn't have it up. Okay. Yes, I just got your $5, Joshua. Thank you so much. Sorry it took me a while, but I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. How will my life be in the next year? Actually, I feel like your life is gonna, Jack. I feel like your year's gonna be good, Jack. Let me see. It says calm. Oh, no. Eternity, new direction, radical change, complete success, maximum protection. There's something you're worried about not being safe, but you should be safe. Just make sure to be logical. Okay, Mickey. So what was your question, Mickey? Or maybe it was just if you have a question, you can ask one. What's coming towards me in the next 6 months? What's coming next to you next 6 months? This is for Noonan. I do see some prosperity for you, Noonan. Let me see. Yeah, I think there is going to be something really good for you. You might own a home, some inheritance, family tradition. You're going to have some good luck. That's what I see for you. Okay, that's what I see for you, Jack. Okay, who will be my future husband, Stargirl 55? Who will be your future husband? Let me see if I can find that out. Hold on, let me ask. Do you know someone named Dan, Stargirl? My question is, my ex-teacher, Miss Carr, happy with her husband? My question is, ex-teacher, Miss Carr, happy with her husband? Your ex-English teacher, is she happy with her husband? Let me ask the room. It kind of seems like they are. Yeah, it seems like she is happy in her relationship with her husband. There was some sort of mediation, some sort of influence. There was a suffered but a certain legal victory. If there was a legal issue, you're going to have the favor, but it says possible betrayal in love. So that's what's happening with Miss Carr. What does my ex-friend Peaches want to tell me? Your ex-friend Peaches. Let me see if I can find that out. What is my ex-friend? I think that, what is your ex-friend? I got a message, but it went away. Let me, hold on. Yeah, your ex-friend feels like you give them some sort of, you give them some sort of peace or something like that. Let the sandals dangle and you'll definitely get more. I don't know what that means, Final Destiny. No, you don't know a Dan. Okay. Stargo 55. Who is going to be... Well, I can... Let me see if I can ask the ethers. Hold on. I'm going to pull out my mystical application. Who is Stargirl 55 going to meet as her future husband? I'm going to ask them. Let them pop like a cork again. Hey, can I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question. I'm trying to find out what my guides say about who Stargirl 55's future husband is. I have to wait for them to give me a message. Okay. Yes, Montana, if you want to ask a question, go for it. They're being kind of slow to respond. I feel like it's going to be someone that's a biologist or something like that. They said the word insectivoria, so don't try to be doing any kind of like crazy spells to get someone in your life, because like you don't want to ask for too much. The divine, they work in mysterious ways, but you have to be clear in your intent. They still haven't said anything. Okay, what is happening between me, Virgo, him, Aquarius? What is happening between a Virgo and an Aquarius? Well, right now, isn't it Virgo season? Happy birthday, Virgos, by the way. Between me, Virgo, and him, Aquarius. Okay, you're still looking back at him, and he might be in an established relationship, or you're in an established relationship. Going like towards marriage, so it's pretty serious. Okay, what is happening? Okay, yeah. This is what's happening between you and... He has a girlfriend. Hey, he has a girlfriend. Who has a girlfriend? Yeah, that's what I saw. Yeah, Montana. Yeah. So you're still like looking at him. You're like working and you're looking at him, and then he is like basically gonna marry this girl. Abashment. Does he? He might be married, Montana. I don't know. Abashment. Yeah, it's getting pretty serious, Montana. Abashment. I'm still trying to figure out who Stargirl's person is going to be. Okay, so this is what they said, Stargirl. They said that someone is really embarrassed to talk to you, and it's because they're really modest and they're very shy and they kind of feel a little shame. And so that's, you might find somebody that's kind of like that, Stargirl. Okay. I haven't, yeah, that's what I was saying, Montana, is that, yes, Montana, I think you should move forward because he's going to basically marry her. They're like in a very serious relationship right now. And, you know, okay. Damn. So it's time to move forward. The best way to move forward is to heal. Like first, what I recommend is like trying to do your shadow work. So like your shadow work is when Montana, he's in an established relationship where he's like thinking about getting married and you're looking back at him, but it's like you already have somebody or you're like really focused on your business and he's over there, you know, like possibly like thinking about marrying someone. So it's pretty serious. Okay. Oh, maybe Stargirl's gonna meet a Sagittarius. I don't know if she's still there, but the real Stargirl, what's up? Stargirl, the Practical Witch. I love her YouTube channel, and I still can't believe that I had Sunshine on my show for like a stint. That was so cool. Of course, I wasn't ready yet. I was still getting my videos together. Montana, the truth with people is that it's like a big sea out there, and we get like really like focused on one. And if you focus on one and you do like a really crazy spell, like it'll work, but it's gonna take like forever for it to happen, and then you might have something better already happening. It's kind of like, it reminds me of that story, like the necklace. And so there was like this necklace that this couple um, borrowed from another couple, and one of the ladies wore it, and she wore it like the whole night, and then she lost it. And then like for the next like 5 years, the couple spent like all their money on trying to repay the one necklace. And the lady was like, "Oh, don't worry about it. That was a that was a fantasy necklace. It wasn't real. I didn't care, you know." But and so like at the end, the couple's like, "Oh, we have this really expensive jewelry," and it's like, what are they gonna do with the jewelry? Are they gonna return it, or like, like, so always be upfront and honest with everybody in your life. As soon as you're honest about your feelings and your intentions to the world, then the world will be serious, and it'll like start telling you what you need to hear when you need to hear it. We did connect on a spiritual connection and why he been on my mind. Why has he been on your mind, Montana? Well, because maybe he has been thinking about you, but he's like in a serious commitment. And so sometimes what happens is like they'll like be stuck in our mind because they're like, oh yeah, because they keep comparing you to like what they have, like, oh, but are you gonna really be waiting forever and like getting somebody to try to pay attention to you when they already have someone? It's like kind of shady business. So I wouldn't be waiting for someone to get out of a relationship. If you really want them, go and fight for them. Don't just like, but that's for a guy to do. And so that's what I recommend for other women when like there's a guy that's treating them badly. Hey, thank you, next. Yes, thank you, next. Yeah. But until you meet someone that's going to provide your emotional, your physical, your clothing needs, don't give them anything because they're not invested in you. Like they need to be completely into you before. Hey, do you want to say a little hi to the group? Oh yeah, that's my partner. He's so funny. Anyway, I'll tell you how I met my partner, right? And so I was like really, really, really frustrated because I just kind of felt like you guys did, and that's when I realized like maybe the religion that I was focused in wasn't like the true manifestation of like who I was. And so I was like already I was already, gonna live my normal life, but the spiritual life chose me. I was a complete atheist for years. Like seriously, like I didn't believe in anything anymore, even though I used to be Catholic. And then all of a sudden, like a stroke of lightning, it wasn't like a stroke of lightning, but it was like, oh, I had like all these visions, all these crazy things happened. And I was like, oh man, I had this feeling like I had to go home. And, your life will start making more sense once you start living your life and not like hiding behind like the internet. Well, I meet my life partner in the next 6 months. They have to whip properly. Yeah, okay, yes. But it's also like, ooh, yes, I do feel like you will meet someone, Yushra Showcat. You will meet somebody that you will marry in the next 6 months. I don't know who, but it might be someone maybe you bump into, you know. Okay, yes, they have to whip properly. Um, I don't know, because it really depends on your energy. Because, like, okay, so what I would recommend for people is to like to look at their astrology sign, right? Look at your sun, your moon, your ascendant. Look at your Vedic sun also, and because that one will kind of like tell you some details about how like a person is. And so you have to know like what kind of, and so like translate those to like elements. So like if they're like all air or they're all fire or they're all water, like some people will try to always make like a relationship work between like a Pisces and like a Leo, even though they crave each other. The water energy really has to know like how much water, how much emotions to throw into the fire, because they can become an extinguisher. And so like you have to know what elements you are and think about them like almost physically and how they interact with each other, and that's how you have to deal with your relationship problems. So like if he's a fire sign and you're an air sign, you either help his fire grow by giving it air, or you can just completely put out the fire and it not even existing. So you have to be also like kind of aware that there's like so much you should do. And it's really difficult to have that kind of restraint to have that kind of restraint when you haven't been like living a moral life. So if you live like a really super moral life, what ends up happening is your God, your deity, whoever you pray to, like they'll like really come in for you. Like they'll really come in for you and protect you. Like you want to be protected, but as soon as you stop doing that one religion, then your luck might not be the same. But there's some guardians that'll protect you always, no matter what. Come on, I had a real protein bar with a lot of chocolate. Wait, a lot of protein. I'm Capricorn Sun, Libra Moon, and Taurus Rising. Okay. Libra Moon and Taurus Rising. So you're extremely grounded, Yushra Showcat. I recommend for you to meet like a water sign would be really good for you, or to meet like a water sign or a fire sign to balance out the energy. Sorry. Just for you guys to know, I made some mugwort tea with chamomile. I threw a little thyme in there also. It's really good. Mugwort in general is really good. Yes, beautiful Jada, you can ask a question. And yeah, go ahead and ask a question. I'm using several tarot cards. I'm using my runes. And it wasn't too long ago that that I was doing that I was using my other scrying techniques. Do you have any love messages, Jada? Do you have any love messages? Let me see if you have any love messages. Somebody's like analyzing like who they're trying to side with, and one of the factors is drugs. Fun, fun, fun. Jada, are there any love messages for you? Let me see if there's any love messages for you. I'm going to use the Angel Tarot. Let me see what they have to say. Okay. Okay. Do you have any love messages? Jada, there is somebody right now that wants to treat you like a woman, if you know what I mean. Okay. From other tarot reading, he'll be a fire sign. From another tarot reading, he'll be a fire sign. Okay. Can I get a love reading? Adriana. What is going on for Adriana? Adriana, there's a lot of choices right now. There's somebody, either Sagittarius, is thinking about you heavily if they should be with you. Also, you also get one more YouTube subscription. Yes, guys, please subscribe to my channel. By the way, I also have a really wonderful podcast. Like I said, it's called Pura Cora, Puracora. Pura Cora means like pure core heart, like pure heart. It's Spanish for pure heart. And we're doing Spotify podcasts there, and we're talking about all sorts of occult subjects, how you can do things. Okay. Treat me like a woman. Do you mean sex? Yeah. Yeah, somebody that, because I got the card, the Ace of Vision. Somebody out there wants you, Jada. They have a vision of having a life with you. Maybe even having a baby with you. Sometimes that's what the World card means. It's either, I mean, energies are, if it's like a guy asking a question, then it would be like maybe she feels that way. I don't know. Does Leo have feelings for me, Adriana? They feel like they can't control themselves with you, Adriana. You get the Devil card, which in this card, he's like liberating the demons. And then you get the Eight of Swords, restriction. He's like restricting himself from you right now. So they feel like they want to do all sorts of things to you, but they're keeping themselves from doing it, Adriana, for some reason. Or someone is holding him back. Nah, I'm a virgin, no thanks. That's probably why. Jada, how old are you? Typically, if you're a virgin, that's what they say. Like, that's why the message came out that there's like a bunch of people that want you. Especially if you're 23. I lost my virginity. I'm no joke, with surgery. I was like 3 and they had to do some surgery on me because my hymen was on the outside. So I was never a virgin before the age of 3. So just imagine that. A lot of people got their hymens removed because of the need, like me. Yes. So it's not necessarily like, the only thing with sex is like, it's just kind of weird and and it doesn't feel good the first time. It doesn't feel good the first. So eventually your body will like it. That's all I can say. You know, and I wanted to do the same thing. I wanted to wait until I was married too, when I was young. But yeah, there was like an older guy I was making out with, and it turned into being something I didn't want to do, and I ended up doing it. And like, I didn't even, like, I was a virgin. He didn't know that. I didn't bleed because I had surgery. So it's not always personal, and you want it to be personal. You want to remember it forever, not like a bad memory. Okay, whoever this is probably doesn't want to wait. I think it's a good idea for you, Jada, because you know a guy will be like quick to commit if there's like something promised at the end of the rainbow. Jada, when it's the right time, you'll know it's the right time. For once with more feeling as if it were a suction cup. As if it were like the diva cups. Is that what you're talking about, Final Destiny? Because there's like those little cups you put in your vagina, and it like holds all the blood, and like you take it out, and it's like full, and you're like, oh my god, it's a lot of blood. But you gotta throw those things away because they like accumulate bacteria. Even if you boil them, like you just can never get the smell out. That's my commentary on the diva cup. Hi, Jack. Again, doing live readings. There's definitely someone that's going to be conceiving soon. Louder. What? If I don't have a question, I can't do it. So put in the questions and I will answer them. I'm still trying to go live on Instagram. Jack Wood, how will you die? You know, Jack, I get some really creepy messages because, like, I do talk to the other side. But, you know, there's only a few ways you can die, you know? Like, you know, you get cancer, you die of old age, you get a heart attack, you get cardiac arrest, or you get a stroke or a seizure, or, you know, there's a lot of ways you can die. Don't try to focus on the death. It's not like, that's not like the goal. Will Leo and I be together? Adriana. Adriana. It looks like you and him have a very special emotional connection to the point where, like, you guys might actually conceive, Adriana. You guys might actually go all the way. He's coming in strong. So he's like King of Cups. It's a big deal. Who's conceiving? I don't know. The message just said someone's conceiving. Someone's trying to conceive. Oh. Will die old or young. I dropped the cards and this is what they said. So this is probably for beautiful Jada. They said, fine, we won't take your flower. Because this is like the female, like, Queen of Wands. It's like, okay, fine, no sex. Can you tell me who's doing spells on me and what kind of spells? Jasmine, there's some sort of justice that's going on. I'm not sure if someone's doing spells on you or if there's some sort of like justice that's going on. Maybe you used to work with magic or they used to work with magic, but someone is heavily bored. Jack Wood, will you die old or young? Let me ask the runes, because they won't lie. Jack Wood, will you die old or young? Okay. So you get, okay, Jack. That's what the answer is. Yes, but before you die, you're gonna see the fertility of your projects, construction, a shelter, yield, good investments, a hidden relationships, pleasures, and a luxury. If you die, it's probably gonna be in the summer. Older, I think you're gonna die old, Jack, and you're gonna have a lot of material comforts before then. Who's conceiving? Can you tell me who was doing? Hey, how's it going? Okay, I don't know who's in the chat anymore, but Jasmine, if someone did something on you, it means that they kind of felt like it was karma or something. I just want everyone to know, I don't necessarily think karma is real. I think when people say karma, that's their own energy like shooting at them. Who's having a baby? Is it me? Someone's having a baby. The cards don't lie. I don't know who's having a baby, but Ada, if you're a virgin, I don't know. You're probably not going to get pregnant without a baby. Like you need to have sex to have a baby. Is someone thinking of getting you pregnant? Yes, someone is thinking about making you pregnant. Georgia Peach. Hello, everyone. Hi, Georgia Peach. I used to live in Georgia. Is the list closed? What list? Oh, the list to get into heaven? Hi, would my current situation become better for my father? Your father right now is going through some really difficult burdens, but at least he has his family and the love in his heart is really large right now. So it's good. Does someone see me as wife material? Beautiful Jada. Yes, somebody wants to spend their whole life with you. 10 of Pentacles, that's like old lady, old man, the whole family, the whole hacienda, everything. Will the Aries come back to reconcile, Georgia Peach? I don't think so. Aries don't come back. Hi. Jada. Oh, that's sweet. Thank you. Would he get rid of the unwanted situation? Challenges. Juggling. I don't think so. Heartache. I don't think so. I think you need to move on. Yeah, because the universe keeps separating you guys. Sorry, Omo. Okay, and the other side wants to talk now. If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna take a little break real quick. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. I'm back. Okay. Sorry about that. Jada, who are you marrying? Hey, Georgia Peach. Is Ivy? Is he my soulmate? Might be your baby daddy. At Georgia Peach, I don't know, but someone sees me as wife material. Yes. Yes, somebody wants to get Jada pregnant. Is Khalil interested in me? Yes. Yes, he's the person that wants you, but it was coming out like this. So right now it's like you're not giving him the sexual aspect. No, it's definitely you, Jada. Does he see me as wife material? You're like really does he see me as wife material? Ivy, the cards don't lie. Like they already said it before and they're saying it again. They said no. Like, hey Willy Wonka. Do you have the chocolate factory with you? Can you send me some chocolate? Hey, do you think my good time will come after September in terms of career? Pawan Sood. The cards are saying that not until you take action, because you got the juggling card, you're juggling ideas, your career, but it's going to take action, which means that you're going to need to save money too. Is the girl talking to worth my time? Is the girl I'm talking to worth my time? Willy Wonka. Yes? Sorry, I didn't hear the first one. Oh, yeah, Ivy. I pulled those cards. Yeah. I mean, the cards, like, you know that this is real. You know that this is real because you'll ask the same question, the same cards will pop out, and it's like, you know, like the cards do that, you know, like it's not me. It's like the cards will, you know. Well, I have a successful career working with children. Jada, all the questions that you've asked me, it's either you like as like the Empress that's like pregnant, or the Queen of Wands, which is like more of like a sexual stance. So your life can go in two ways. You could be like a woman that has like a family, or you could be a woman that, you know, ends up having a different life where they're more of like a career, business, personality. Out of the 10 women I'm talking to, which are loyal? Willy Wonka, they're all loyal. How about that? They're all loyal, but that doesn't mean they're not, you know, with somebody else. I mean, if, you know, Willy Wonka bullshit. Willy Wonka, I already told you, if you're dating all those women, why do you expect them to only be dating you? You're clearly juggling, and they're juggling too. Like, they know if you're cheating on them. Now, the first girl I wanted to talk to just wanted to, I keep telling you, Willie, like, if you're going to be juggling, they're going to be juggling too. And this is how I'm telling you that I'm not kidding, guys. The cards will keep reappearing until the message happens that, you know, till it gets point, like juggling, like they're juggling. You're juggling more than one person. They're juggling more than one other person. Hey, can you please tell me Mahi current feelings towards me? Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna. Instagram is just not that easy. Okay. Okay. Now the first girl I talked to just wanted, okay, hey, can you please tell me Mahi current feelings towards me? Mahi current feelings. Oh man, Mahi, this isn't good. You got the death card and you got the tests. So there's been some sort of like transformation that's happening because either you or him have been like testing each other to see if it's true. Did I get any of the 10 girls prego? Willy Wonka? Willy Wonka, why do you need 10 women? What's wrong with just having one? Ooh, endings. If you got any of the girls pregnant, they terminated their own pregnancy. Love and blessings, host. I like your blue hair. I think your channel is going to be a success. You have a great vibe. Thank you. I hope that my channel is a success too. I took a break. I took a break from YouTube because like I moved in with my boyfriend, and like I was like, oh, I don't have like the perfect space. And then one day my friends, we do this podcast and we talk about these occult subjects called Pura Cora Coven. It's on Spotify and Anchor. Well, we do this thing, and like they just said, you know what, Liz, we don't care if you don't have the perfect, screen. You're like, I already have the lighting that I needed. My complaint was about the lighting, and I finally have the lighting that I wanted. And they were like, just go live. Who cares? Who cares if you're at your computer desk? Just do the reading. I was like, fine. They ain't worth it. Willy Wonka, why have like 10 when you can have like one really good one? Like, are you worried they're gonna die or something? Hey, cool, Raw's awesome, great friends. I want to stand behind them so badly. Stand behind who? Oh, your friends? Well, they would say like you're the reflection of the 5 people that you interact with the most. Like that's like your vibe. Like the 5 people you hang out with, like that kind of says like who you are. All of them are hoes. Willy Wonka, see, like there's 2 modes that girls have. You got your hoe mode or you got your housewifey mode. Like, you can flip a switch, and if you give them the red flags, and they're like assigning more to like the good housewife vibe, they'll flip a switch. If they feel anything weird, they'll just like flip the switch and go home mode on you. So that's because you've been talking to 10 people. Are you trying to be my housewife? Are you trying to be my housewife? I don't know if you are Willy Wonka unless you're a Sagittarius, but I don't know why I said that. Yeah. Well, I'm a Gemini, so like Sagittarius are like my square signs, and so whenever I meet, and like my ex fiance was a Sagittarius too, and I dated a bunch of Sagittarius, and like no matter what, like I'm still a Gemini. It's still my square sign, and I'm always going to be learning lessons. I'm always going to be learning lessons from a Sagittarius. So like I don't necessarily want to be in a relationship with someone that's always trying to teach me a lesson, like I want to be with someone that's going to help me grow in a constructive way, and so if you're going to be dating 10 people, shit, I'd be like, I'm dating 10 people too. But if you're going to be like good with me, then we're going to be good with me, like that's how it should be. You should have an agreement, and it should be equal, and give me that number. Best stream ever. Best stream ever. Now wait until I start telling you the real occult stuff. Yeah, the real occult stuff is a trip, man. We can start talking about psychic powers all you want. My psychic powers are like I had this like weird kind of like, I used to be like, I don't know. I got bugged a lot when I was a little kid, and I always kind of had like these kind of weird dreams, and I used to have like synesthesia really bad. I would see like things when I would close my eyes. I had the hardest time sleeping when I was a little kid, and my whole life it was kind of like weird, and like there would be these weird things that would happen, and then one day when I turned 32, I was engaged and I was living in Seattle. I'm back in Texas now, but it was really weird. I had like all these like visions and like these dreams, and it was like really crazy. And I got like really like infatuated with like someone that like I hadn't even talked to in a long time. And I wasn't sure if he had done some juju on me, or or if that was me. But at the end of the day, it like turned me on to like my enlightenment, right? And I became enlightened and confident, and also to be willing to put in the hard work, because sometimes it takes all three of those, you know. And by the time I'm my age, I'm like, wow. What turns me on is my boyfriend over there shaking his butt. He's like, thrusting it. He's like, well, I moved to Texas 2021. Will you move to Texas 2021? That's either a yes or a no. I don't use the N-word. It was really crazy, guys. And it was also when I found out about the law of attraction. Somebody wants to come in. Should I do though? You do what? Who's using the N-word? Willy Wonka was using the N-word. I'm just like, that's not cool. And just so you guys know, I am part Native American, so don't think I'm white. I'm a mix. You know, I have really pale skin, but you know, we all have a unique genetic makeup. We shouldn't think about it, because this is just a shell, guys. Like in your spiritual awakening, like you'll find out, and that in your dream, like you really have to work on your dreams, like when you can, like work on your dreams. I don't even see that person. I must have already blocked them. Hi, Brenda. Brenda, if you have a question, you can answer. If not, invite some friends to join the chat. We're mixed. Where's the proof? The proof that you're mixed, you can get that from your DNA test. You can just look at your family history, but it takes a while for like your family to become like your spirit guides. It's like it takes a few generations, and so like I might be talking to someone like that's, who knows, maybe they're a different timeline. Okay, so who's I don't even see that person. You're mixed with. Where is the proof? Well, Wonka is a troll. He on other lives causing problems. Oh, can I have a general reading, Mala? I'm doing mini readings, so if you ask the question, I'll be able to answer it. But at the same time, I don't control the cards. I shuffle them, but they just kind of pop out on their own, and that's like the message trying to come to you. I'm just a channel and a medium. Mala, okay. Do you want like a rune reading, a tarot reading, an angel reading? Do you want to know like the dirty in your situation? Okay, Mala, I'm gonna do a runes reading for you. Yes, Legend, you can donate at Aphrodite Magic Tarot at gmail.com. I'm gonna type that up. She was cursing my dick on my god. What? Willy Wonka. See, like if you just decided to focus in on like at least one person at one time, this won't happen to you. Don't sit on the sidelines and date 10 people when you know that you're just one person. Like unless you're trying to get married to a whole 10 women, like are you trying to marry 10 women? Like are you trying to do that? You know, because you might have to move to another country and do that. In the US, it's not legal. Why am I so nice? Because I got tortured by little kids when I was little, and I decided that I was always going to be nice. Okay, so what's the question? Okay, I don't think anyone had as much fun as I did here. I don't know. My boyfriend was always having a lot of fun. He was just like shaking it. He was like grinding it. He was like. B17, what love energies around you? I'm going to ask the runes, because the runes never lie. Las runas nunca mienten. Okay, B17. P, okay, this isn't P, this is 8. Okay, so there is definitely some good energy around you. You have this energy of satisfaction around you, B17. And I'm not sure if this is happening now or it's going to culminate in between October and October 28th, October 14th, October 28th. There's going to the responses there's a union, there's faithfulness, complicity, helping your work, career opportunities, wishes granted, dangers avoided, rebound after almost touching bottom. So B17, this is a message that the calm that the calm is right there. Like you're already you've already seen the worst, B17. So like it's only up from here. Are we allowed to ask the question? Yes. And I am also a psychic medium. Like I can connect with all sorts of people. It depends on the question. And again, I'm not a licensed psychologist. So if you have real problems, like talk to a real therapist. But either way, you can donate on PayPal at AphroditeMagicTarot.com. Hi, Glitter Lipstick. Hi, Brenda. It's not really the best for the live readings, but we're still gonna do them. I'm still gonna do them. I'll see if I can fix this. My stand isn't quite working. Okay. Okay. Willy Wonka, how do you know my name? I would just like to know if my husband loves me. Fatima, does your husband love you? Yes. There is some sort of accomplishment that's going to happen for you. Someone's been working hard for that money, and maybe they just they feel like they have a lot of burdens right now. How do you know me in real life? Can I ask what A's true feelings are? Any love? Can I ask what... Success? Okay. I would just like to know if my husband... Yes, your husband does love you, Fatima. Can I ask what A's true feelings are? Any love? I think, and I just pulled some cards. There's a new cycle that is happening for you. Haya Asif. There's been like a new cycle that's happened, and someone has like cut something off, and either you cut your feelings off or he cut his feelings off. But it seems like right now what you're showing him is that you're in a new cycle. I know you in real life. You're from Texas, right? Obviously. Just tell me who you are. That's kind of weird. You didn't read for me. Mala Ramnari. Ask your question, Mala. Okay, let's see what the cards say for you, Mala. See, this isn't funny, but the cards will keep repeating themselves. You know, and it's a new cycle. Someone has cut something out. Will there be a reconciliation with past love, or will I get a new love energy? It's going to be a new love energy. Lol, when you went on a rant, you said your location and name. Okay. Jada is right. WW is just a troll. How does my girlfriend really feel about me? Jack Wood. She wants to marry you. She wants to marry you so much that she's willing to do the craft on you. Jack. That's so odd. Trolls are a sign of success. Yay. That's how I know your name. I never said my name. It's okay. I already know I have a lot of stalkers. So there's a lot of people that want me, and I'm just not with them. I'm just with one person. Just one. I'm not seeing 10 people. I'm seeing just one person. Really? Let me check this out. I haven't seen it yet. Thank you, Legend. Legend, that was so nice of you. I appreciate it. I'm not a stalker. I just take care of you a little. Just tell me who you are. It's not really a big deal. I'm an open book. Just a card with a general message. Okay, Legend. Legend, there's been an outflowing of emotion that has happened. It's insane. Like, there's been so much love. Schizophrenia. Who has schizophrenia? Sorry, but I know he asked me for a divorce. Do you see him going through with it? Okay, maybe I interpreted it wrong, Fatima, but what I saw was the Ten of Swords, and it was after that it was the Three of Cups. So it seems like it seems like the dire situation is over, but I do see a reunion happening. Like the Three of Cups means a reunion. We don't know each other personally. I'm just here by chance. I'm gonna leave. Y'all stay blessed. Aww. Willie, you don't have to. Just tell me, are you in Georgia? Like, where are you at? I got the message blessed earlier. I did get the message blessed earlier, but that was on a different platform. Either way, you know, if you're gonna come through for somebody, come through 100%. Don't give them 10%. If you're dating 10 people, you're literally giving 10% to each one. And how could you divide your heart into 10 pieces? Like, it's just not possible. Like, you can't expect all the love if you're just giving little bits of love, you know. Schizophrenia? Who had schizophrenia? Who is Georgia? Jorge? That's my cousin. Earlier I was tapping into some of my family's energy, and one of my cousins, his name is George, and he's like humongous. He's like a giant person. He's like, and he's big and he's giant. Jorge. But that's Spanish with a J. It's Jorge. Schizophrenia. I don't have schizophrenia. Um, like I don't just hear messages. I have this thing called like it's like called auto writing, and depending on the medium I use, like it'll just start talking. It's like the messages will just come out like a lot. I do hear messages, but the only times I hear messages are like when I wake up, like from sleeping, and then I can put myself into this like trance state and like go to and be like half asleep, and I can like see like events. Does my husband that I'm in separation will still love me, or he's over it? Well, B17, he feels like he feels like he wants to give you more, and like you desire him a lot, but he's more concerned about like getting money, and you're more concerned about like the aspect of your life. So you're coming in like the Queen of Wands, but he's coming in like the Page of Coins. So like his focus right now is probably more on economy. I come from another country. Okay, B17, I guess we're going through the same thing. Hey, the cards don't lie. They'll say what they have to say. Like, they'll tell you the truth. They can be interpreted in many ways, but I'm just doing mini readings. Like, I'm not turning on any of my high-tech devices, and I'm not like, like summoning like ghosts to tell me the answers right now. This is just small compared to like what we can do here. Yeah, B17. That's what the cards said. You're coming in like the queen, but I feel like I'm all night I've been getting the Sagittarius card, like all night. He's always focused on money and don't have much at all. Well, like if you focus on the lack, like, okay, so that's kind of like the slaves, right? Like that used to like row these giant boats, right? And like they would like row and row and row. And like for what for? Like they keep working, like, hey, you're pushing us all. Like it doesn't matter how hard you work. Like it depends where you are in the totem pole. Like are you like and you have to like in your career, like he probably keeps doing this mistake where he keeps getting like a career that's like similar, where he needs to do something like completely different. Yeah, that's what I was getting to, B17. So he's been like in the mode of like working, and like he doesn't even know why he's doing it anymore. He's just like, I just need to work, But let me see what else, because like the Page of Cups is like he's starting to get money though, and so hopefully, I'm just gonna light some of these herbs. Oof. The plants. The plant spirits are my friends. Yes, I talk to the plants. Yeah, you should get him to start watching the videos. You should get him to start watching the Abraham Hicks videos and the Law of Attraction. Because once you start doing the Law of Attraction, like you'll figure out like where you are in this like vortex. And some people, the people that are like really tapped in, like they're like right in the middle of the vortex. Like if you're a seer or like you have psychic powers, you just like close your eyes and like you'll see like these like swirls. You'll see the swirls, and the swirls will like go and like sometimes sometimes like you'll be right in the middle of the vortex and everything's going your way, and you'll see the lights on the outside, and when things are not going right, like you'll start seeing like things going like this when you close your eyes. I don't know how to describe it, but you need to make sure like you get back in the middle of this vortex of abundance. And so like you start watching like the Law of Attraction by Abraham Hicks, or like get you back into like trying to manifest like what you're trying to come to you, you know, like you're like, this is what I want, and like you harness your energy and like you bring it towards you. It's hard to describe unless you have like unless like you have like some sort of synesthesia, which is like psychic, you know, because everyone is a little psychic, you know. Some people do have schizophrenia. Like I've only known one person that had that, and they freaked me out because like they like literally knew like what I texted somebody like 2 minutes ago. So the level of psychicness is good, but I'm glad I don't hear voices, because that would be really annoying, and it would like scare me, and it would make me feel like I had schizophrenia. Like I wouldn't want that ability. But it's weird because sometimes there'll be like a word that'll like come out of my mouth, and it was like something like it's weird because it'll just like pop out. And lyrically, yeah, lyrically. Earlier today I did get that message about like some people get messages lyrically. But you also have to know that, you know, like all the people that are musical artists, they basically give like their root chakra, you know, to rock and roll, you know, and so like that's what you have to remember. Okay, this is how I feel when I'm tipsy. Yeah, actually, some psychics, they have to be under the influence of drugs to tap into that place. One of my favorite people to watch on YouTube, and his name is Dolo the Pilot Man. Anyway, what he's talking about isn't like 3D level stuff. He's talking about like just like psychic, and like, you know, he's talking about like what's going on in the stars, right? Because we're traveling, and like when I talk about, yeah, he's right, you know, like he was one of, like I started watching him years ago. It was like at least 3 years ago, and everything he's told me is basically true, but it doesn't exist in this like 3D, like it doesn't exist in this world. Even though like we do have a little bit of it, like you can see auras, and like I've seen people's like auras coming outside of them, and like I even saw one time my boyfriend was like hovering on top of me. I was like, what? And it was like his transparent, like he was sleeping and he was transparent. I was staring at him. I was like, what? You know? This is how I feel I'm tipsy. I watch him too. Yeah. Is Kali safe and okay? There's been a lot of fighting, Kali. They'll be okay, but there's gonna be some sort of like pain and hurt that, you know, like they're gonna win, but it's gonna be hard. Smoking allows me to tap in. You know about smoking, like I don't do that. Like I typically don't do that if I'm gonna do any like tarot readings. Like I don't like to do that because for me it kind of does mess with my intuition. What causing pain and hurt? He's causing his own pain and hurt. He's got some internal emotional demons, and he has all this love for you that he's not sharing. Yeah, you have to listen, like, you just have to remember, like, not to be too judgmental with the spirits, you know? Well, will he communicate? So you're asking about Kali. Will he communicate? Right now, he's a little busy fighting something, and he can't. He's fighting something. He's fighting something, Jada. I don't know where he's at, but it seems like he's winning. Hi, how are you? Hi, Isabella. I'm doing readings. I'm good. Just doing mini readings. What's he fighting? People, drugs, maybe both? I don't know. Let me see. Can you really read minds? Either I can, or I can get my phone and pick it up because I'm electric. I just want him safe. You know how they say like everyone's got like their energy? I'm electric. So I don't just use the cards. I can use anything to divinate. I have this gift called Panergy. How are you? What's he fighting? People or drugs? Earlier they said something about drugs, but I don't know. I kind of feel like you've kind of turned your he's kind of turned his back because of something happened, and he doesn't want to talk about it. He's just not talking. Something bad happened. He doesn't want to talk about it. I just want him safe. Well, I did get like the one where he'll be safe. Is it me? Is it you, Jada? I don't know, Jada. Perhaps at one point you cut him off, but right now it's not really looking so good. It looks like he wanted something more, and maybe someone else was giving it to him. Hello, yes, I'm doing free readings. Do you like their? You can donate to PayPal, Aphrodite Magic Tarot at gmail.com if you want. And I'm just entertaining you guys with readings. Yeah, just ask a question. That's how this works. And if I see it, I'll answer it. Do you feel like recently the energy from the world or the collective been like dense? I would say, I don't know about that, Isabella. I don't know. Maybe, but I mean, I don't know if you're talking about like dense as in like the elements, like all the elements in the periodic table dense, or like not talking dense. Incredibly, since do you have this gift? I turned 32 and I don't know, it was weird. I just had like all these like visions and stuff happen to me. It's after all these eclipses happened that year. Can I get into a list? Just write down your question. I'll see if I can answer him. I used to work together, and there was rumors and drama. His name got caught in it, and I stopped talking to him. Oh, so that's why. So there was the Queen of Swords, Jada, and then there was the Devil card, and so it was like, yeah, the swords represent like gossip and stuff, like gossip, and you cut him off because of some gossip, and he was just like fine, and he went devil mode. I don't know what that means though, because that could literally be either he's seeing a Capricorn, or he's having sex with someone, or someone like is bound to him. Like not talking dense. Like not talking dense. I would say the energy right now is very earthy. We're in Virgo season right now, but in Vedic that's Leo, so that would make sense, because it all like, I don't know, it just kind of gets dry in the earth. My QS guidance for my guides. Okay. My question is guidance for my guides for 2021. What is the guidance for May for 2021? The guidance is that there was some sort of crazy moment that happened. Somebody was kind of barely hanging in there, or like a question of your faith. Somebody was coming forward towards you and you decided, no, I'm just gonna just do me. Okay. Is there any chance of my migration within next few months? Your migration, your immigration. Is there any chance of my immigration in the next few months? You're one. Okay, so the cards don't lie. You got the Fool card and you got the Nine of Swords. I would say, I don't know right now. I would say try to maybe try to entertain yourself, like maybe meet a man to be a husband. I don't know. The cards say that you're like kind of holding on. Okay. Also, his grandmother recently passed. Okay. What is the next level for me spiritually? I've been stuck. What is the next level for you spiritually? You've been stuck. Why do you feel stuck? It's like not a good feeling. Yeah. Why are you feeling stuck? Why? Because you want someone to come and they're not coming. But they are coming and it's going to bring you happiness. Don't worry. It's going to work out. Okay. Talkative. Aw. Well, I see happiness happening for you, Jada. Jada, there. All the cards that I get for Jada are always very beautiful. So you must have some good karma. If karma exists, you must have some good karma. I think he's stuck in his head, Jada. He needs a breakthrough. Will you find out if I'll get rich? So, you can hire somebody to do a spell for you. You wanna know what I do? Final Destiny, do you wanna know what I do for money? I got this. There's a lot of things. You know what? You need to go to my podcast. We did a whole special on money spells and being a money magnet. But the cards Final Destiny are, you can do a spell to get rich. Ooh, and there's a Sagittarius. See, I keep doing this. There's like some spell and there's some Sagittarius. I don't know why. Is he stalking me? I don't know. Maybe he's my friend. I don't know. So you call or leave a text message. Him too much. Jada, talk to them as much as you can. Men are more emotional than women are. Legend, no need to be afraid. If it means enough to you, Jada, you will find the right action. You need to find a guy that's gonna like run after you, not one that's gonna be a little, you need to find someone's gonna chase you because that's in our nature. Like if you're a woman, you're not supposed to run after somebody. You're supposed to get chased. That's like your role as a woman. Like that's like the whole point is like they're supposed to like earn you, Okay, no need to be afraid. It means enough to you, Jada. Do you know why my husband asked me for a divorce? And Jada, why should I wait for her to move on? Okay, so why did he ask you for a divorce? He asked you for a divorce because there's somebody right now that's like trying to get his attention. I feel bad because he didn't gossip about me, but then he lied and seems so dark now. Sag. I keep getting that message about Sag. Like why? Like why? I want to fix this, but I don't know how. I understand. Apparently, I'm becoming a businessman. Thanks, Aphrodite. Yeah. Okay. He texted me first. The last thing I said was, I was sorry to hear this. Grandmother passed. He said thank you, but didn't respond back. Yes. You gave him your emotions, but you're not giving him all your emotions. But you are an emotional person. He does see you like an emotional person. I learned English here. Okay. Will he see himself? Will he see himself? It's been 4 months. He came back and it's still ugly. I may just be single for a while, then to deal with that. Is he messing with other women? Is he messing with other women? Do you know if he's a virgin too, Jada? What is my thing doing? I don't know. Okay, sorry. Okay. Okay, so is he messing with other women? There might be somebody at work or someone he's been reuniting with, related to work. No, that wasn't a straight answer though. It was just like there are some people at work, maybe a reunion, but it's work related. Is her name Allison? A few days ago, I did get the word Allison, so maybe. But also, like, just the tips for you guys, like, be crystal clear what you want with a guy. Like, if you want him to be your husband, you tell him that's your intent. If you tell him, I just want to have sex, then you've defined the relationship. But a lot of women have trouble with this because they'll start out having a sexual relationship and then later they get emotionally attached and then they want the relationship, and then the man is like, oh my god, that's not what I signed up for. But you need to be asking for your emperor to come in and to chase you, just you, not other women. So you need to make that fight hard for him to get you. Make it hard to get you. And if he comes and if he works for it, then good. If he doesn't, then too bad. You know, it's like you can't satisfy everybody. You just have to satisfy yourself. Okay, she worked there after me. Okay. Jada, there's a lot of gossip going on right now. Why did he apologize after so long? Is he planning to hurt me? Why did he apologize after so long? Is he a Cancer, Isabella? He's a very emotional person. He talked to you after his cup was full, and so that was when he was like full of emotions. Is he planning to hurt me again? I don't think so. I think he sees you as beautiful, Isabella. Oh, I'm blunt and open. He's the blocker. I always want to stick to the thing, but your bra neckline makes me itch. Oh. Stop it. Am I allowed to ask? Yes, ask a question. I don't chase. I just don't know what to do. What is happening between me and A? What, Jada, you already have a beautiful destiny. The thing that you're doing right now is you're worrying. Don't worry anymore. Jada, I already said, like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna go well. It's good. See, with a different deck, you still get the 10 of coins. It's gonna be fine, Jada. No. What is happening between me and A? A lot of fighting is what's going on, but someone's winning. Yeah, Jada, calm down. Like, I'll tell you guys another thing too. If you become like a really super, super, super positive person, a bunch of negative people try to attach to you. And so I'm a Gemini, so I'm kind of protected from that because like I have like my dual side. Like I have my side where like I'm like, no, I have to be good. I have to do good for everybody. And then I have the side that's like, I want to be rich and famous. And it's like, no, but we want to do good. No, I want to be rich and famous. Like you have to be able to balance that, He went silent, but I'm not sure. Does he have someone else? Or does he have someone else? I feel like it's not necessarily because they have someone else. It's because there was so much pain that didn't. And it's like either it's over or it's going to come into like a new season, or he's a Scorpio. The new season. That's what it means. You're coming into a new season of love. Okay. Ah. So, anybody else have any questions? Okay, there's 7 people in the room. Hey, how are you? I'm doing great. I will have an important conversation this half a week with Leonardo. Are his intentions truthful and honest? There's Isabella, something new. So is this new? And if this is new, you're coming in like the Queen of Coins, which means he see a completion to their projects. He sees you as successful. Sounds about right. He said he will send a voice message. I'll pray he's safe. May I be added. Yes, you guys can just hit subscribe, hit the likes, and you can also donate at PayPal. I hope it is good. Yeah, I hope it's good too. 4 months apart, then I let him come back. So far, it doesn't look good. Should I stay single? I may have answered my question. This is how you've been feeling, but actually, this is how he's going to come in. So he's going to want to have a very passionate life sexually with you. And that's going to be like, he's going to want it all the time. DP. Can you tell me what happened to him? Did someone hurt him? Did someone hurt him? It seems like this fire sign person has made a decision. That they want to donate money. And they're looking from beyond what they have now. Okay. Leonardo is my best friend, but we're having problems because there are feelings involved. Ooh, it does seem like there's a lot of feelings involved. I've been having some weird energy that has caused panic attacks. Ready for the cycle to be over. B17, do you have any sage or mugwort? And what is your religion? Okay. I am a very emotional tornado. Thank you. Isabella, you need to calm down. Like, it's good to be like a strong person, but like you might be doing too much, and you just, you never want to be doing too much in a relationship. Like, you want the relationship to be easy, like you don't want it to be difficult. And if it's difficult, it must be because there's like some trade-off or something. Like, nothing in this world is perfect, and anybody who thinks anything is perfect is a person that is like, seeing it from like a rose-colored glasses perspective. And that's perfectly fine. Like, sometimes you need that, in order to be able to see the beauty in your life. Not religious anymore. Follow my angels and ancestors. Well, liked and subscribed. And asbestos. Sorry, asbestos. Oh my gosh, the other day, the spirits were telling me about someone who had mesothelioma. I was like, damn it, I knew who they were talking about. It's like, old lady. Does my guy truly love me? Kelly McCarter, does your guy fires you to the point that he's willing to do some crazy sacrifices for you, or some magic? Infatuated. Ancestors, I'm Aries, brokenhearted. Will Aquarius ever do right by me, please? Hi, Lisa. You have a lot of strength, Lisa. You've been single and you've shown your strength to the universe. Oh, these cards wanted to... They're saying that you have a lot of burdens right now. There's a lot of uncertainty in your life right now. I don't know if he's going to come in, but he's left you isolated. So any guy that is neglectful, boot him. Shoot. When I was in high school, when I was in high school, I had like a list of like phone numbers. I would write them all down. I had like 6 or 7 little names. If one guy wasn't talking to me, I would just like text another guy, hey, you know. And that's what guys do now. But I mean, these are like the kind of behaviors um, that like you have to do in order to like become like a person that's like settled. Like you have to explore and soar your oats before you can settle. Otherwise, you're always going to feel like there was like something missing. So now what? Feelings about me. Do you see communication with her? Ooh, you're in the hangman position right now, and it looks like it's a new cycle happening. I think that if she communicates with you, it's going to be because she wants a passionate relationship with you. I think sometimes I do too much for Leo. Oh man, you see, like Leos are so full of it. Like they're some of my best friends. They're great, but like sometimes it's like you're too much. So you need to remember, like you'll put the attention on them, but they have to still do stuff for you. I'm 58. He's 60. A little late for that. Yeah, Lisa, I'm getting a pretty sad, cloaked feeling from that. Like you feel like it's sad, but let me see. Yeah, he still thinks about you, but he thinks about you when you guys were younger. He's emotionally upset about it. Okay, he still holds back emotionally and holds on to past resentments because I stand my ground. Will things get better with us? Will things get better with you? DP, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat this for you, but he is emotionally upset about it. He feels like you kind of hurt because he was barely starting to make his money, and like you hurt him when he really was hurt. So like he's happy. Let me see if I can. Is he who called me under a private number? I don't know, Lisa. I get a call by a lot of private numbers, and it could just be telemarketers. But let me see. Yes, it was him. He wants a relationship with you, Lisa. I don't know. Maybe like put it out there, like like your messages. Like sometimes we feel like the things that we say to ourselves like stay in our head, but they actually don't. Every thought you have goes out into the universe, and it's like doom, and it goes out, and it goes doom out of your head, and it goes out. And so like these emotions and these thoughts that you have. Hi, hair and makeup by Aurora. If you have a question down below, I'm doing live readings on YouTube. You can donate to Aphrodite Magic Tarot at gmail.com. Okay. How do you fix it? Lisa, I would say just love. Like once, like just feel it, like vibrate the love inside you, like vibrate it, like meditate, and like just like open up your arms and just be like, yes. And it should come, like you can always do a quick like come to me spell. I mean, those are pretty easy to do. There's a bunch of jar spells you could do to just get them to get your attention, but you shouldn't want to do something like you shouldn't want to manipulate him because he already has a lot of love for you. Jada, no, I don't think you should write him a letter, Jada. Nope. I don't think you should write him a letter. Aurora, if you want to me to pull some cards or read about something or some question, just let me know. I have my cards. I'm also doing rune readings. I have my crystals out. I have my shade deck. I have my bougie shade deck, and I have my angel cards and my Rider-Waite cards. Okay, is my Pisces man coming back to me, Ruth? What is your sign, Ruth? Okay, you're a Taurus. He's been working on business, and I see victory for you, Ruth. Yes, he's coming back. When did he marry me, then checked out? Why did he marry me, then check out? Was never sure if he ever loved me. Wait, he married you and then never came back? Was it because he didn't have the money or what, D7? Yeah, it was because of the money. I'm a Gemini and he's a Cancer. You know what? That might happen, B17. That might happen. He might decide that he's not satisfied with what he has and he starts looking somewhere else for you again. Okay. Will I be a successful children's author? Jada, I'm not sure if you're going to become a children's author. There was some sort of decision you made recently. Somebody walked away. You're going to do something that makes you feel passionate, but I'm not sure. Whatever is your passion, that's what you're going to do. You've been more positive than anyone else I've heard. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes. Okay. I just can't get Instagram to do its thing. I don't know. Okay. I'm a Gemini. He's a Cancer. No, it's just weird. I did have a Cancer ex that actually apologized to me for something I did like 18 years, like something that happened 18 years ago. I was like, seriously? It's been like we were high school sweethearts. Like, why are you apologizing for that now? Okay. When will this Pisces man come to me? He plays hard to get. He's confusing. That's how Pisces are. Welcome to the real world. Pisces are weird. Okay, Ruth, when will this Pisces man come back? Okay. I just pulled a rune for you. It might be in February. If he comes back, it'll probably be February. But I victory over intrigues and passions. So around February, maybe. Okay. Is he fighting against other coworkers? He's fighting against perhaps getting money. Jada, he's trying to get that Bitcoin. I think he's working with his coworkers, but the work is like really crazy right now. All high school. Aw, you're welcome, Ruth. Okay, I'm retired and 50. Where can I get the finish my social work degree? The best place to do your time, like if you want to go, there's always like community gardens. Community gardens are a great place because other people that are around your age. And also you could always go to the food bank. You can always volunteer there. Also the guy who played Black Panther. Wait. I love your interaction with this. Bitch, I go so hard. Okay, thanks. Okay. I just don't know why my Instagram feed is just not. Oh, really? How? Hey, Puracora. Still doing live readings. Still doing live readings on Instagram. Black Panther, he's the guy who played cancer. Holy moly, that sucks. Ah, my dad had that, but it wasn't the colon cancer that got him. He had all sorts of cancers. He had like, I don't know, at the end it was actually a stroke that got him. Ah, that sucks. But hey, like, you know what's weird about people that get like colon cancer? It's all related to the prostate. The prostate, like if you like to bike ride a lot, or if you horseback ride a lot, like it'll impact your prostate gland. And the prostate gland, like you can easily get prostate cancer and like it be unnoticed for a long time, and then it like travels up your spine and goes into your intestines, and it's crazy. But that's also when your cells just decide to, like, they're done, you know? Do you see us having a baby together? Kelly McCarter. Kelly, there's a lot of gossip going on right now, and there's a lot of illusions going on right now. Kelly, can you still conceive? And do you have one of these? Because these like will track your fertility. The Fitbits will like track your fertility, and like you can make sure that you can get pregnant. Is my grandfather sick? Oh yeah, yeah. I'm sorry, Jada. It's not good. Can I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question. Chrissy Black. What will happen to my love life? That's pretty general. Like love life, like now, or love life, like in 5 years. Like, what's gonna happen in love life? A little bit of heartbreak and some nostalgia, and then maybe some. You'll meet someone that likes to drink a lot, but he has a lot of money. But eventually someone's going to come and like, take you away from all your grief. I know it's okay. It's my grandfather mad at me. What happened to my love life? If you don't find love, I'm a girl. Chrissy, you probably just need to change your perspective. On Instagram, guys, if you want to type in a question, comment, just type in below and I can answer your question. What will happen? You will find love. See, like as soon as like you tap into the energy of love, like try to go back to like the first time you fell in love, like go back to that feeling of like every time you got in love, and just be in that satisfaction energy and try to hold it for longer and longer and longer, and the right energy will come go and like meet it halfway. So if you stay positive, it will happen. But don't get stuck to somebody that's not going to help you. You want to be with someone through the thick and thin. But this card is beautiful because it still says like that they're still together, even though, like they don't have much. Depends on what you think. Okay, please tell me the future of my relationship. S, as we are in no contact. Wait and see. Wait and see. There will be justice in some situation. Potentially even serious commitment. Okay, Vic. Oh, is anybody still on? I keep trying to do this, but it doesn't work. It's like, it's not working. Okay, did I get everybody? Ooh. Hey, somebody out there is sad right now. Don't be sad. Stop crying. Don't cry anymore. It's not worth it. Your days of crying are over. happiness, and family life are here. Am I an earth angel? What's my purpose? Your purpose is a prosperity purpose, Jada. See, Jada, I keep telling you, this card keeps coming out with you. I don't know. Gossip about what? That you want a baby. I was able to go on here instead of Instagram. Oh, good. Good thing, Gwen. Yeah, the Instagram, I'm live right now, but there's like a large like lag time between like questions. I don't understand. What's he gossip? Okay, I was able to log on here instead of Instagram. Last question, is Aquarius having a hard time right now? Aquarius. I'm trying to think about Aquarius signs. Okay, Aquarius. I would say 50-50. He's having a good time, like economically, Lisa, but he's not emotionally happy. He feels like he has all the fortune he wants, but he's still missing the love. Okay, yeah, you can ask questions, and again, you can donate to aphroditemagic@gmail.com, whatever you want. I'm just doing like a reintroduction to my readings. It's been a minute since I did readings. So I did a few months. Recently, I started doing a podcast called Pura Cora Coven. It's on Spotify, but it's really good. Like, we talk about all kinds of occult stuff. Okay, yeah, Lillian, what's your question? Hey, Aphrodite, how does Taurus feel about me? Taurus feels like Queen Luna. Taurus feels like he's got it set with you. Like, he is like so happy. Luna, who's coming towards me in love? Lillian, who's coming towards you in love? Maybe a Capricorn or someone very horny. Jada, how are you going to get pregnant if you're a virgin? Are you going to ask God to give you a baby without having sex? Thank you. Yeah, I'm actually going to be going live all weekend. Can you please tell me the future with S, as we are in no contact? Okay, so there's a new cycle. There's like a totally new cycle. You've been moving away from the pain and the hurt. And there's going to be a big focus on career. So the person that's going to come towards you is a businessman. But it's going to be a new person. Okay. Now I'm really chilled. I don't know what that means. Like, chill like as in cold, or chill as in like chill. Okay. What love person coming towards me then? Someone that's good. Okay. So Chrissy, somebody has been fighting for your attention, and they're waiting to see what's going to happen. Like, they're just waiting to see what's going to happen. And but right now they're just a little emotionally confused. Okay. What do my spirit guides want me to know? Okay. Let me ask the runes. What do Lily's spirit guides want to know? Okay, so I pulled 2 runes for you, Lillian. We got this one, and we got this one. I think both of them are good. I think one is, okay, hold on. Yeah. Your spirit guides want you to know that the result of your work, the yield, the benefit, and you're going to have a marriage arranged for mutual interests, healing, recovery, and it's going to be a new cycle for you that's coming in. And there's like this P. Oh, this isn't a P. The name is satisfaction. So your guides are trying to tell you that there's going to be a new cycle where you're going to be completely happy. And you're going to find satisfaction. There's going to be a union, faithfulness, complicity, help at work, career opportunities, wishes granted, dangers avoided, rebound after touching nearly the bottom. Should I move away from Florida? Chrissy, why are you in Florida? Why you live there? Because like it's either like because they still have like I lived in like some Georgia over there, and like I come from a place that was primarily like Latino, Hispanic, and I went there and there was literally only like black people and white people, and that's how I felt about the whole region. There's very few of anything else, so like you don't really have like a diversity of options as far as guys when you go to Florida. Like you're gonna meet a bunch of rednecks or people that just do like the 9 to 5 grind. There's also a lot of musicians in Florida though. The second. Hey, please help. Okay, what's your question? If you want to help, just tell me the question. Okay, wow, thank you, love it. I'm confused because I don't know anybody here in Florida. Chrissy, you should get on a dating app. If you don't know anybody, mix and mingle. There's also this app called it's Tinder, but there's like Tinder Social, and you just like hook up with people that want to go out and party with you, and you can go with one friend, and then but if you want to meet a guy, crazy good. Like I met my boyfriend through Facebook dating, and I've also known other people that like really met someone very quickly that they loved when they used Facebook. So Facebook dating. So try that app if you haven't tried it. I love it. I just took one day, done, and then it's been almost a year. So okay, what do they want me to say right now? 21. Water, balance, introspection. Oh yeah, that's like the saying that Dolo had. Yes, Lisa. I do personal readings. You can go to my website. You can book them there. Aphrodite Magic Tarot at .com. Should you go to Spain? Just go to Spain and go to Spain. Who cares? Yes, you can find love anywhere. Literally, it depends on your definition of what you think love is. But yeah, I think it was like some like Confucianism. Like it was like, like be like water. Like, like water doesn't like push back. Like, water takes like the container of the water. Like water, like, like just go with the flow, like if like the world is Spain, like go to Spain, like Chrissy. Well, like maybe there's like a reason you haven't met him. Maybe like right now the universe wants you to focus on, and maybe they want you to focus on something else. I know I want a baby too, but they're very expensive. They keep telling me like, girl, if you want a baby, you're a little. If you end up having like 20 babies, as soon as like the spigot opens, it's all gone, Okay, so as far as gay dudes, I kind of feel like it's been like a theme where like men are like have gotten more in touch with their feminine side, and I say go for it, like some women want to just work and be businesswomen, and some men really just want to be at home and be stay-at-home dads. Like fine if they want to do that, just try to be a little more politically correct. Sometimes they're bi, I want a baby. Hey, please help. Uzama, what's your question? Type in the question and we'll see about answering it. When will I? When will you get pregnant? Or a partner, someone having sex with you. That's what they said. Right now you're in isolation. You can't get pregnant if you're in isolation. What's my future with S like relationship with him as we're in no contact? What is your future with S as you're in no contact? It seems like keeps splitting you apart, or you always come back and there's like sort of like healing that's happening in the ethers before it happens in the material world. But I do see like some success happening for you, Luma. I think I will never have kids. I will death alone. Christy, don't think about that. You can always adopt, and not only that, but like, you know, like the more that you say stuff like that, the more the universe is gonna like make you live longer. So don't say that, if you know. I want a Lamborghini with wing doors. Are you gonna have a Lamborghini with wing doors? I feel like Final Destiny that maybe you'll meet someone rich. Maybe you'll meet a rich woman who has a big coin. Is it possible for me and Kali to get married? Sure. Hey Kayla, if you wanna oh shoot. If you want to ask a question, go ahead and put a question on Instagram and I'll answer. I'm doing readings on YouTube too. Just know that I'm doing free readings. They're free. You can donate at AphroditeMagicTarot@gmail.com. Final Destiny, am I rich? It depends on what you consider rich, because I'm satisfied. I drive the car I want. I have the job I want. I have a partner. I have a roof over my head. I have food, and I look gorgeous. So I'd say yes, I'm definitely rich. And as far as like getting more rich, well, that depends on how hard I hustle, right? Or if someone is just gonna, or if my boyfriend wins his gambling bets. Yeah, Kayla, if you want to put in a question down below, I can answer it. When is he contacting me? Uzma, when is he going to contact you? If he contacts you, it's going to probably be for like, for what men want, not like for a relationship. But let me see. Maybe it'll work out. Let me see. Urge. Primordial force. Maybe July. Freedom, power, frenzy, passion, conquest, progress, courage, risk of failure for those who exaggerate. So Uzma, do not exaggerate anymore in your situation. Just keep it level, be respectful, be nice, be kind. Don't over communicate. If he sends you one message, don't double text, just one message. Is it possible for me and Kali to get married in the future? They said wait and see, but the devil card wanted to pop out. Don't be too controlling. Uzma, either he already did contact you in July, or he's not going to contact you until next July. Hello here. Can I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question. What are PS feeling for me? Will he ever propose to me? Okay, Trippy. I mean, I don't really know. There's like some sort of craft that's happened with the Sagittarius. And so maybe he doesn't feel like you're very mature, or maybe when you met him, he didn't feel mature. But yes, I think that he wants to have a good relationship with you, Trippy. I don't know if he's going to propose to you. Honestly, like, just because someone proposes to you doesn't mean you're going to get married, you know. How long will it be before I receive contact from my Cancer? Uh, how long will it be? B17. How long will it be before? If it happens, it's not going to be till next year in April and May. But it looks like there was like an imbalance before, but balance is going to come in. Introspection, subconscious, medicine, spirituality, tribulations, humiliation, and disagreement to be overcome. So there was like something big that happened that was embarrassing, and like, I don't know, it's kind of hard to get over it. B17. May I know if I will get a job in Cyware Labs this year? It's a start. Will you get a job? Wait, let me shuffle my cards. Well, before they did, I think you probably will. Hey, how guys see me ugly or pretty? They see you as beautiful. I think that the issue is that you're not loving yourself enough. Are me and Saya ever going to see each other again? If you see each other, it's probably going to happen in a sexual passion, Prince. You're welcome. In reality, I just want to be perfectly happy. In reality, yeah, everybody wants to be perfectly happy. Aw, Final Destiny, you're feeling emotional. So is it a yes? This is how you feel right now? You want a passionate relationship? I don't think so. You're going to meet someone else. Okay, Kayla, will you ever have a child? Let me answer that question. Will you ever have a child? Well, Kayla, there is someone in your life, Kayla, right now that is like a big source of emotional comfort for you. You've been crying a lot, Kayla, and you have a desire for him to come in and to be a provider for your child. But the person that you're considering with, they have some reservations about this desire to have children. Does that answer your question, Kayla? You sure really, but why they not look at you? Honestly, Chrissy Black, they do, but the universe keeps separating you from them. So it must be because they want, your spirit guides want you to do something before you get into a relationship. Like there's something you have to learn before you get into a serious relationship. Will I get this job I applied for? Adriana. You will, but I'm not sure if you're going to be satisfied with it, because I'm not sure if it's a kind of job that will like be one that can support your family. Is it a good job? If it is a good job, there's still something about a baby. Adriana. Thank you. Should I contact Aquarius or wait him to contact me? Oh, well, probably because I'm scared to have kids because I'm my mother's caregiver. Yes, I do see that you're trying to provide some care for your mother, and it's very expensive to take care of older parents. It's like $8,000 to have someone in like fully assisted care. I'm like, I don't even make that much right now, like a month. Like I need to though. There's my child. Yeah. And so the person that you're interested in is like being kind of distant with you and hasn't spoken to you much either, Kayla. Okay. Thank you. Should I contact Aquarius or wait for him to contact me? Oh, I've been live for like 3 hours and a half. Okay, guys, I need to sign off. My boyfriend's telling me I've been on for too long. Okay. So the fucking universe says they shouldn't talk to me. Aphrodite, do you actually have a wish? I don't know. I mean, I've had a lot of wishes, but I've already told my guides what I want. So the fucking universe says that you should not talk to me. Yeah, I mean, like, you could really, you know, is my last relationship really over? Christina Macias. No, Christina, you can get him to come back to you if you use the craft. Thank you so much. Fun with you. Why? Can you tell me why, please? Why? Because they want you to do something. It's something that you need to learn before you meet somebody. Yeah, I need to sign off, guys. Well, thank you so much. I'm going to be going live all weekend. It's my bedtime, so I have to go to bed. What is it? Well, you got the three of, like, you got the card that represents the craft. So either your spirit guides are trying to talk to you and you're not listening to them, or you need to like meditate and figure it out because you're not in like the right energy vibration. And so I always recommend to everybody, like, listen to Abraham Hicks, the law of attraction, so you can like literally bring everything you want like to you, you know. And so there's like a few things you need to learn, like the cheat codes, and then everything will go your way. But there's something crucial you need to learn, Chrissy. The Aries has left the chat. Okay. Okay. All right. It was nice to hang out with you guys. And thank you to the people that donated money. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Bye. Hey, baby.